Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship.
I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him, and on today's podcast, we talked about...
I talked about playlists for a little bit, like music playlists.
Talked about Stardew Valley for 3 minutes.
We did. We talked about gaming. We had a little gaming segment.
Little gaming corner,
and then we talked to Josh mansplaining to Tu Mama Tambien.
Yes.
Which was really nice.
It was a very fun one.
I really enjoyed it.
It was a good movie. I do recommend it. Spoilers.
Yeah.
But I talk about that, and then we do our Reddit stories.
Which, that was so fun.
I do remember being fun. I haven't edited it yet.
That's fine.
But I do remember just us talking over each other so much, and I'm like cutting out like, that wasn't that good. And just, but it will make sense by the end.
We got excited.
We got excited. Yeah. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, raise 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts, hype us on YouTube. That's a thing now. I don't know what it means. It means something to someone.
Do something.
Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, those websites, APWSTR. We got mutual aid links down in the description.
Go look at them. Palestine, Congo, Sudan, all that beautiful stuff.
Yep, in the description. It's in our link tree. Enjoy the podcast. Enjoy your day. Have a good one.
Yeah.
It's a chill one, baby.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not suitable for work, the first part.
Not suitable for, yes. A lot of sex talk.
A little sexy. A little too, it's APWSTR nights.
Yeah, age gap relationship trigger warning, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
In the movie?
Yeah.
A lot of sex in that movie.
Yeah. But yeah, enjoy the show, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Doing good, too. I'm ready to chill out, vibe,
bro.
just fucking talk.
I do have something I want to say.
Yeah.
Real quick, up front.
Okay.
Last episode, or 2 episodes ago, you said that you hated the song.
Oh, I don't want to miss a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said I was talking about, like, don't want to miss a thing, because I hate that fucking song.
Yeah.
And you were like, I hate that song, too. And I was like, no, you don't. It's on and you were like, I don't have it on my like songs, and I was like, yeah, you fucking do, and you were like, stop telling me what more about me than I know, and I was like, well, it's on our, and I said quickly, because I wanted to move on to whatever the fuck we were talking about at the time.
Yeah.
I said quickly, it's on our love playlist.
Damn.
And I saw a comment there. Someone was like, I want to know what else is on your quote unquote love playlist. And I'm like, I really want to put to bed the idea that we fuck to Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. We do not do that.
We don't, yeah.
We don't do that.
We were just talking about this before the show, too, where, like, I knew people growing up, like, that had, like, bedroom playlists.
We don't fuck to music.
Yeah.
We're very Puritan, only missionary, no music, lights on.
Yeah.
Fully clothed.
The cross above the bed. Yeah.
No eye contact kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, we don't actually.
We're Christian.
Can I also say for the record, in that playlist specifically, it's on Spotify, which I currently do not use and have not updated my Spotify account.
That makes sense also.
So that's why it's still in the playlist.
There's another bit of misinformation in there as well.
A lot of things being said on this podcast should be fact checked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the media
the media
won't allow it.
Our quote unquote love playlist is a playlist that we made when we were dating, that we sent to each other, that were songs, that were love songs that reminded us of each other.
Yes.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
So it's like it's a playlist that we had when we were dating.
Yeah, and in the grand scheme of like Spotify playlists, I will say it took me. We were looking at our Spotify playlist earlier just to see like the fun titles of shit that we've used to had.
It's fun to see playlists that you made that you were like, I'm for sure gonna make this a play. Then you put like 3 songs in it and you forget
and it's
about
just gone,
it.
Yeah,
and what you titled it, and from like 10 years ago or something. And I just wanted to know what Josh's were, which they were really boring. Not gonna lie.
I had a really boring because I do utilitarian. Like one's literally just like pod edit, which is for podcast editing or whatever.
Yeah.
But like even that playlist specifically, the love playlist, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It was underneath another playlist you and I also made.
I remember what it was
for a mix playlist or whatever.
That was my idea because Spotify had just come out with the concept of mixes.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should have a mix. And then you were like, we already have our We're in Love with Each Other playlist. And I was like, oh. Yeah, you're right. So we had like one. It has nothing on it. I don't think.
I don't think there's that much on it. Yeah, because I thought it automatically placed songs in.
Or I think it was just like our liked songs that were just mixed together.
And then a couple, that are like kind of similar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
that
like
makes
when they were before they were doing their like shuffle plus stuff that they're doing.
Yeah. But no, I forgot that was what they were pulling out at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, because
I want to clear the air.
Yeah,
we're not fucking to "Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith.
But songs that we are fucking
to "Downstream" by Supertramp.
That is true. That is you can get me on record for that. Songs are fucking to. Dance of the Moonlight Chalisse. parentheses Festival of Seasons version. We got tickets to go. We're gonna for Sarah's birthday. We're gonna see the Stardew Valley.
I'm so excited.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm so excited.
Okay, real quick, I want to ask this question in a public forum.
Yeah,
because this happened on stream Friday.
Okay,
and it soured my mood because someone just
There's always a bad actor in your stream.
What I perceived to be saying nonsense.
Right.
Right at the end of the stream too, and that's why I kind of was like, I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit.
Jeez, man.
I was already tired from performing. Someone came in and I was playing Stardew Valley, like I do, and someone on TikTok.
Oh.
And usually TikTok comments, like it fluctuates. Twitch comments I usually think are chill, and sometimes they go a little wild. But when they go wild, TikTok comes in and is like, "Oh, we're cool. Oh, we're actually chill over here."
And then when the
Twitch comments get back to cool, TikTok's like, why are you not fucking doing this right? Like, whatever. Like some other bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But like, so someone came in and was like, oh, so Eric really pulled the wool over your eyes and you're still playing this game. And I think I lost it. I think
what do you mean, I
stayed on that topic for like 5 minutes when no one wanted to talk about this because why would they?
Eric, if you don't know who Eric is, Eric Baroni is Concerned to Ape, the man who created.
So and like people were asking me, you know who Eric is, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm well aware of who Eric is. I want to know what the pull the wool over your eyes is.
What wool?
You got it. You can't come in.
He did it by making a good game. Like, what are you talking about?
I was really trying to figure out a way to just be like, you can't just come into stream. And not explain the allegation that you're making up right now.
What are you talking about?
Or if there is an allegation, you got to tell me that shit, man.
Listen, I'm critical of Stardew Valley sometimes. Yeah. I love Stardew Valley. I have it on like all my devices, like every single device. I think.
Yeah.
I played it so much because I'm also a Harvest Moon head. I love Eric. Eric's great. Eric's awesome.
He seems like a chill person.
I've even gone real hard on Eric in the past. I've really criticized Eric.
Yeah.
For being
friend of the show, Eric.
Friend of the show,
That's
Eric.
how we got the tickets. And
No, but I really respect Eric a lot. Like seeing him talk about like Haunted Chocolatier and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, just in general, I really admire the concept of not going the traditional composing route, making your own project and boosting yourself as a composer.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to go the traditional composing route.
Yeah.
But because it's so hard to go the traditional composing route, I don't disrespect that. That's also very hard. It's hard in general to become a composer.
Specifically, yeah.
But he makes great music and he makes great games. He makes really good stuff.
Yeah.
And he deserves respect. So what is the wool?
That's what I want to know.
The sheep
and
in
maybe
Stardew
that's
Valley?
why. Yeah, that's what I want. That's why I'm now putting it out there in a public forum so I can be educated in
sheeple. Farmers. What the fuck are you talking about?
I haven't thought about it up until now, bringing up Stardew Valley because I was like, I don't care.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, no, I think I knew I was going a little too long on it when no one was talking during the stream.
I mean. I really want to stream again, stream gaming again. And the thing that is stopping me is people want me to play the second half of Duck Detective, Secret of the Secret Salami, Case of the Secret Salami and stuff, which I am going to do. I'm going to finish it because I made a promise. I made a promise.
Promise is kept. Yeah.
And it's going to be kept.
Mission accomplished.
And the people want me to play games where I voice characters, and that's really nice and fun and cute. But you don't know that the game that has my heart is Farming Simulator 2025.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to get people, nobody's going to watch. And that's the thing. I know it, but it's the only thing that if I were to stream long periods,
you just want to be on the goddamn farm. I get it.
That's all I want to do.
I get it.
Because
I mean,
it's games like that I love. But the thing is, Giant Software has pulled the wool over my eyes. It's a bad game. You shouldn't buy it. And I know if I did any streaming, I'd be playing that game.
You're endorsing the...
I'm endorsing the buggy mess that has to be fixed by the community mods.
Yeah.
The beautiful community of Farming Simulator fans. They're amazing.
Yeah.
But if you have Farming Simulator 2022, wait until the fishing DLC comes out. Maybe buy the DLC. Maybe get it fucking discounted. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah.
There's a lot of new stuff in it. If you play Farming Simulator 2022 and you're like, man, I wish there were more stuff about the animals. Maybe you should get Farming Simulator 2025.
If you like production chains.
Be prepared to lose pretty much everything that makes Farming Simulator 2022 playable.
Yeah.
And worth it. But it is the game that I play 90% of the time.
No,
and
I get it.
Is the only game now that relaxes me.
I've also been playing it, so I get it's fun. It is fun to play.
It's not good. It's fun.
Yeah.
To me only.
Yeah. But I can see why it's hard to switch to a different game, especially if you're going into the content mindset of like, no one's gonna fucking see this.
But you're playing an actual good game.
And the funny part about that too is no, I'm not. I'm just pacing back and forth, hitting the fucking the A and D keys while I just talk about something.
It's weird because
they're just yap streams in disguise.
Well, yeah, but that's what streaming is about, I think.
Yeah,
fully. I mean, everybody's playing Silksong right now, which is awesome. I tried to play Hollow Knight.
Was that like 10 minutes? I think I saw you playing
10
of
minutes.
it.
I got mad respect for people that like Metroidvanias. I'm not doing it. Can't do it. Can't.
No, that's fair. I get it.
Give me everything I need to play the game up front. I don't need to fail 17 times and then have the game pity me and being like, did you go over there and get the double jump?
Try this.
Maybe that's why you died to the same boss 30 fucking times, you idiot.
Yeah.
I got flashbacks to and this isn't a Metroidvania, it's just what it is. Fucking Mario 64 on the DS. When I was crying in the main, I was 9 years old, I was crying and I was in the first fucking painting and I was trying to get to the fucking top to beat the shit out of the fucking King Babam.
Oh, King Babam, yeah.
And I kept like an idiot running up the fucking running up that hill. That white hill up the side where everything would fall down, Mario would fall down, instead of just going around and my brother having to be a teacher and say to me with just irritation coming through his teeth, maybe you should do something fucking different, Sarah. Maybe when you can't do something 30 times, you should do something different. And so now every time I play a fucking game and I die to something in the same place 30 times, I go, maybe you should do something fucking different, Sarah. Maybe you should do something fucking different.
Not a scarring memory, not a...
No. And listen, he was a teenager. He didn't know.
That's fair. No, I get it, yeah.
Yeah, he had hormones pumping through him. He was angry. He was an angry teen.
Nah.
Made sense.
We all were one day, yeah.
We all were at one point.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
But yeah, no, I understand the fear.
He also bought me the game.
Oh, fair. But I understand the fear of like streaming. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for this podcast though, man.
Yeah, me too.
Excited.
Let's make this content now.
Let's make this. Let's stop talking about the other things we enjoy.
Yeah.
Let's do another thing we enjoy, which is me talking.
Yeah.
For too long.
Uh-huh.
All right. It's I think. Is it a fit? No, it's not. I think in another week it'll finally be Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay.
I was recommending another movie by the same person that recommended the other movie. And again, getting the jump on it so that way next month I can just go back to... I wrote down a bunch of movies and I don't have any of them on the top of my head.
I know The Accountant is one of them.
The Accountant did become one of them.
Which I can't wait because that's a real mansplain because I saw that in theaters also with my brothers.
Yeah.
They were right though. That movie's awesome. That movie's fucking baller.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, The Accountant with... autistic Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah,
like
yes. He is canonically autistic.
That's what it. Okay, cool, sweet. So
but he knows martial arts or something,
and how to hit people with belts. I guess.
Yeah, there's a scene where he takes off a guy's belt, or he takes off his belt and he beats the shit out of a guy and knocks him out or kills him. I don't actually know.
Something about that, yeah.
Yeah.
But so today, good movie.
Yeah, Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Yeah, Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Which I'm glad because everybody talks about it in film.
Really?
I feel like, yeah.
Do they talk about how
Ralph the movie maker does a lot.
Really?
I think. Yeah, he loves that movie, I think.
It is a good movie, so that's our show.
Yeah.
But okay, before we talk about that movie, we're going to do the same thing we did last week.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about how Challengers is basically white people.
White people, Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Well, kind of. It's not as like parallel to this movie. In reality, the way it is that it's about two guys and then there's a girl. But in reality, the two guys are
they're kind of into each other.
They're a little, they're a little, you know what I mean.
Okay.
But and what am I thinking? But there is a similar scene in both movies that I actually do want to talk about. I will say Challengers might be just like the I guess it's more of a tease than this movie is. And it's more about the eroticism, I guess. But even then I'm kind of like, nah, not really. It's all, they're kind of the same. But like the scene in Challengers, as I described it to you back in That Mansplains, where it was
is where she was like, make a kiss.
Yeah, or like they were all kissing with each other, and then she kind of makes them kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene kind of happens in here, but it is a different context because it's right at the end of the movies when this scene happens in Y Tu Mama, and Your Mother also.
Yes.
So what it is they're about to have like a group sex, all three of them together.
Yeah.
And she's about to go down on them, so she's on her knees. So then it's just the two guys. It's Andor and other guy, I don't remember what to look. I forgot
Poor
to see.
Other guy, yeah.
And they're both just like getting head, and then like they just start kissing each other on their own accord. But
Makes
also,
sense.
like,
Let's close the gap.
Exactly, yeah. So, and I think that one, it's definitely more like in your face that like these two basically kind of are not closeted, but like they do have some sort of like
they're at least like I want to kiss this man.
Yeah.
At this one point. Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But also like throughout the movie, like they are like they're in the similar way that like I think a lot of people there's the stereotype of like dudes flirting with each other or whatever. You know, like you're going on to the games and like you're flirting with your boys on Discord as you play COD or whatever.
Yeah.
And like they do have that like throughout where they're just like completely like on top of each other, like always hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
And like at some point the lady, because it's a road trip movie, they have like a big fight in the middle of the movie, and then like the lady's like calls them closeted basically. And like, but before then too, they also like there's a scene where like they're just jerking off together.
Okay. Like the Beatles.
Huh?
Like the Beatles.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And it's I will say the scene visually looking back on it is funny. It's more of a like it's just like a thing that happens in the movie, and you're not laughing at them jerking off. That's kind of shitty.
It's not like haha gay.
Yeah, no, it's like they're just like talking about other girls, and then like one of them's also like, how about your maid? And the other one's like, what about my maid? And there's like, no, my maid is kind of hot, isn't it? And then just like,
and then they're jerking off,
and they're just jerking off on the boards, and you see them like straight jerking it too. Like it's like you see their cocks and their tits, everything in this movie. Yeah. And like there's a funny shot to me where like right after like as they come there's just a shot from underneath the water in the pool, and then just like a bunch of white droplets just come through onto the surface, which is
cinema, dude.
It is cinema.
Damn.
But I was just watching it's like, all right, hell
never would have thought about that before.
Yeah.
Getting came on while you're underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
That's ambitious, I think.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about let's go through the plot, and then we can discuss themes as they come up. Okay, so these two boys, they graduate high school. They're all graduating high school. One's like upper class, and like dad works for the government. Which I do want to bring up that this movie's more like the way that's described in a couple different places, like documentary style, where it's not really like about the appearance is very flat. It looks good, but it is definitely like it's like middle shots or like more just about like people talking with each other. And there's a lot of scenes where like you're seeing what's going on around them. So it's like these two boys and the girl going through like Mexico during I think 1999, and around that time. there was basically there was one political party in power for like 71 years, and the party, like, according to Wikipedia, and I'm gonna criticize this in a second, is a liberal party, but it's definitely more of a conservative, like, leaning party, from what I can tell, because like they were involved with like corruption, a bunch of other shit. Like they were just like completely corrupted, and tried to keep power for like that entire 70 years.
Oh wow.
And then there was this another party that was coming up that, from what I can tell, is also right, like it's right leaning, it's even more. And like they were finally able to come in and like take power because of this, like what is it, because around the time like the government was just completely like fucked, apparently.
Shit.
From what I can tell. So that's going on in the background of this movie.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple times where like they're just on the road and then like cops like drive past them with like AK-47s and they're like arresting people on the street, and then like sometimes they'll go to like go through a protest or something.
Yeah.
So that's kind of going on in the background.
Yeah.
Which I also it makes it kind of feel more like we are just looking at one story that's happening in like this wide range of like, because like there's like sometimes they get stopped at like I think there's like a birthday party going on in the middle of the road, and like they were asking for like donations for the princess, basically.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it was cute. It was actually nice. Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, so like one of them, which I believe is the guy that's from the Acolyte, Diego Luna, who we talked about in Milk.
Yeah.
He's what is it? That's his dad, is like the treasurer of whatever, like some part of the department head.
Yeah.
And I think is getting married or some shit like that. We'll get to that in a second. But like he's upper class. The other kid is more like working class.
Right.
At first, they don't really bring up the differences because they're just like teens hanging out. And then like slowly but surely, like they kind of have resentment towards one another because one seems like, you know, more privileged and the other one really isn't.
Yeah.
So, okay, the two guys, they have girlfriends, and the girlfriends it's like the end of the school year, and the girlfriends are going to Italy while they stay in Mexico.
Yeah.
And the guys, they're like, oh yeah, we're totally going to be faithful.
Yeah.
We're not going to sleep with anyone while you're off at Italy.
Okay.
And then meanwhile, like when they're talking to each other, they're like, when are these bitches gonna leave? Like, what are they? Like, they're at the airport while they're getting their tickets, and it's like, Jesus, how long does it take to say goodbye? Am I right?
Honestly, do fucking love a movie talking about like just the anxiety of someone that you love. You don't want them to leave, really. Like, you know, like when you got family over and they gotta leave on like Friday, they're like, I changed my stuff to stay a couple more days, and you're like, listen, I love you. You're my daughter or my partner or something, you know, whatever. You changed the plans on me. And now it's all different. Can you fucking go? When you said you were, you know what I mean?
I gotta get what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know why. I have that fucking anxiety all the time.
That's fair.
And it doesn't mean I don't love the person. It's just like,
well, it doesn't really seem like, it doesn't really seem like they really love their partners.
Well, no, I know that's what they're saying.
No, yeah. But I mean, because like, but also they are weirdly possessive in the sense of like they're okay with like cheating on them, but the idea of them fucking like a bunch of Italian guys, they're grossed out by it.
Yeah, they're men.
Yeah. Even though they want to fuck each other, but so they send them off and they're like, we're gonna have like the best summer ever, and all they do is like smoke pot and just stay inside.
Yeah.
And
playing Sonic 06. Let's go.
And I think this is a good detail to bring up now. Like, even though they're like, because like in the first scene is like one of them fucking their girlfriend. Right. And they're like kind of bad at it from what you can tell, because they're men. Yeah, teenage. There's these, you know, post high school grads or whatever. Yeah. So like they're just like kind of just like, it's just gross, really. It's not really about. It's not lovemaking, you know. So I don't want to miss a thing. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. You know, expert here. Hold on, real quick. Let me
the artist.
Hold on, just
the lovemaking artist over here.
Yeah, but collars up. Okay. No. So like it's just more, and like during the sex they're like, we're not gonna cheat on each other or whatever, and then like to each other the boys are like, yeah, we're gonna go ham on pussy.
So yeah, we're gonna smash.
Yeah. I can't wait for this video to get demonetized because.
I'm not the one doing it. It's you.
The movie is.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. It's kind of on topic, But this movie is unrated in the United States because of how much sex there is in it.
Okay.
Because the movie isn't, I'm willing to bet if like the average person, like someone who like their favorite movie is Titanic, watched this, they would be like, oh, this is just pornography.
I don't know, man, because Titanic's pretty horny.
But like
Titanic's really horny.
What I mean by that is like in Titanic, like I know there's the scene of them like
someone
drawing.
Born in the 2000s that really has only seen the first half of Titanic that their favorite movie is Titanic.
Yeah.
Rather than somebody from the 80s that their favorite movie is Titanic because they watch the car scene over and over all the time.
Yeah. But like I guess this movie where it's like they're just showing them fucking like in front of camera, because this movie would have gotten NC-17. Which would mean it would be dead in the water. Like no theater would have that. Except for like, you know, those art sexy those smut theaters. Yeah. So it went out as unrated.
Right.
Which makes sense because why would you want the MPA? And everyone's by the way, like everyone complained about it. Like, why are we using these dumbass laws? This is art, obviously. This isn't pornography. But I'm willing to bet a dumb person would watch the first scene and be like, oh, so this is just straight up porn. And it's not.
Right.
Even though there is sex and even though there is nudity throughout. Yeah.
Do you think there's a person out there that watches like The Room or something that thinks ironically and is like one of those like The Room is one of the best movies ever, ironically, to be funny and edgy?
Yeah.
And then is also like, we need to get sex out of movies. Like, because that's really funny because The Room is softcore pornography.
That is actual softcore pornography. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like the sex scenes in this movie aren't like, they're horny in the sense of like, it's usually out of like passion, like the characters themselves are horny and like they're like really into it.
Yeah.
But watching it, you're like,
that's a lot of sex.
That's a lot of sex.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
I think also because we were reading My Sweet Audrina at the same time, which is a lot of sex in that.
Yeah.
Also, quote unquote sex, rape.
So,
a lot of rape in My Sweet Audrina because it's a V.C. Andrews book. And then also you have to watch Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you were, I think, on your normal media diet and you watch Y Tu Mama Tambien, you might be like, wow, there's a lot of sex in this movie. I don't know if you would be grossed out by how much sex there is in this movie.
I don't think so either. Yeah. But yeah, so they're having like the summer or whatever. Like one of their dads is a member of a country club, so they just go to the country club on the weekends, and they're doing, and this is another one of those like more homoerotic things I feel like is talked about in media, where like there's a scene where like they're in the shower and they're just like talking about each other's dick size, like, oh, that's small, come on, hey, come on. And like they're running around with like in their flip-flops and like completely naked, and like I don't think they do the towel snap thing, but it seems like they would. You know, like,
that's funny though.
Yeah. So, and they're just having like a boring summer, and throughout the movie there's also a narrator that's just telling you exactly what's going on or like in their heads or like their backgrounds, which is really nice because a lot of times there's just like when they focus on the people in the background, the narrator comes out and is like, okay, so here's this fisherman that's giving them the boat right now, here's all the details about his family. In 2 years, they're going to be forced out of their home because of a hotel developer.
Oh, shit.
And in 4 years, he's going to be working there as a janitor.
Oh, my God.
And he's never going to fish again.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
That's awesome.
It's a great like storytelling for sure.
Holy fucking shit.
Which I think that's what really sells the movie in my eyes, where it's like, it does feel like we're looking at just one story. But meanwhile, just all this other shit's going on.
And then YouTuber Do Not Eat comes in.
Yeah.
And tells you.
This is Mike. He lives with Mike.
Hey, this is Mike. They're gonna put a hotel down here, and all the people that live here are gonna be evicted. Forcibly evicted.
What was that fucking
love Do Not Eat,
so good. Yeah. Whatever, politics, city planning, and city skylines, great series. Go watch it.
Yeah, it's really good.
But yeah, so like that happens, and like there's a point where like they're stuck in traffic, and like they're talking about like the reason why there's traffic is because some guy got like a migrant in Mexico got hit by a bus.
Oh.
And the reason why he got hit by a bus is because if he were to actually walk on a crosswalk to get to his like work site, he would have had to have walked like a mile and a half around, you know, so he'd always take the shortcut.
That's fucking and it's not cool that happened to that guy in the movie.
It's a framing. The framing is cool.
It is cool
because then it's also like because it's also saying
it
shit.
Cements you in the world.
Yeah, because then it's also like no one claimed the body in the morgue for 4 days, and it's like wow, these guys really are privileged in this, like,
wow,
yeah, where it's like they're just going around getting high, talking about fucking bitches.
That's so fucking real.
But then there's like, and then there's like the scenes like I said earlier, where like the cops go around them and then park somewhere and they're like arresting guys on the side of the road,
just like in the background.
Yeah, and then there's like, I think they talk about at some point they do talk about someone's family, like daughter or something, like a kid dying as they were trying to go cross the border to the United States into Arizona, like dying of heat stroke.
Oh my god.
So it's just telling you about all these, like, even people that like you only see for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're just learning about them while these guys are having their little coming of age road trip story.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That makes me like excited about. That's a concept that makes me excited about film. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's a really good movie. Yeah. I think you would enjoy watching it. Yeah. But okay, so they go to a wedding for like one of their dads, someone's, whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They meet, I believe, Tenoch and Julio are the guys' names.
Yeah.
Tenoch's cousin, who is a writer, and he has a wife, which is their, I guess, sister, or like, what is it? Sister-in-law, cousin? I'm not sure what it is. But they meet her, and they're immediately like just horny over her. They're both just like clawing over each other. Yeah. And so they're talking with her. And, okay, I'm going to spoil some things about her real quick.
Yeah.
Because we're going to learn, which is kind of implied, but then they tell you at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
She, after the wedding, she goes to a doctor's office, and they're talking about, like, and like the narrator's talking about, I don't remember what exactly, but like, taking a quiz in one of those magazines where it was like, are you a fulfilled woman or something? And like, saying and like writing out like the questions and saying what her answers were.
Yeah.
The narrator saying that as she's going in to get like test results.
Wow.
Spoiler alert, she has cancer.
Oh.
So she is they don't say that it's like treatable or not treatable. It's just she has cancer throughout the rest of the movie.
Right.
But she has cancer. She's distraught by it. She's at home one night. Her husband, who's a writer, is off into like somewhere else doing like a book tour, I think.
Right.
And he confesses to cheating on her, being like infidelity. And she doesn't get to tell him, I think, that she has cancer. Like she doesn't bring it up.
Yeah.
At the wedding, both the teens, they told her about like this beach that they were going to have like a road trip to go to try and make themselves seem cool.
So now she's around two horny 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
She probably wants to leave her cheating husband, has cancer, is unfulfilled, and is around two young bucks.
Yeah. And it's like, she's like, I think like in her late 20s. Yeah. So like, you know, still a problematic age gap, but you know, yeah.
Yes. Yes. But it's like, okay, I can't not compare this to the VC Andrews, My Sweet Audrina, which I'm not going to talk about too much because it's incredibly triggering for anyone that exists on planet Earth.
Yeah.
But especially young women, and our 90% of our audience identify as female. But like, so okay, comparatively, it's like, and I really enjoy you going into the background of this, because it's like having like soap opera plot points in the foreground with like, it also characterizes the sex scenes as well, because it's like shock and look at this while all this real shit is going on in the background, which is very much how fascism and authoritarianism works.
Yeah.
And that's a really fucking awesome framing for a story, while also making an interesting soap opera kind of esque story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially during what seems to be a very turbulent time in Mexico specifically. Yeah. And I do think, soap opera, I feel like, does give it a little less credit.
Well, yeah, I don't mean it in like a bad way, more of just like a shocking things happening to a character driven story.
Yeah.
I mean it in like a very clinical soap opera kind of way. I say so also because a lot of like, you know, we met someone at a YouTube event that directed for like a YouTube channel like that was specifically about Mexican film and Latin film. And so he described what he did as just shitty movies. We were like, it's not shitty. What are you talking
about? You're making shit. Yeah,
you're making art. Stuff.
Yeah.
You're still making art. And he was like, yeah, but it's like, the guy and the girl wants the girl and she dies and that stuff. And I was like, okay. So it's also interesting in that it's like, having one of those stories cemented in a world that it's realistic.
Yes.
And all that stuff going on in the background. That to me elevates a story like that rather than a Sweet Audrina. Someone died falling down the stairs for the 4th time. Spoiler alert.
Well, you didn't spoil the other 3 times, but
50-year-old book. Sorry for doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
I didn't spoil the first 3
No, you didn't spoil the first 3 times, so I think you're chill.
It's a good joke, Joshua. Good job.
But yeah,
no, I think that's really good.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I really, yeah. So, okay, while they were talking at the wedding, the boys are like, yeah, we're going to go on this fucking super cool road trip.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to this beach called, and they make up a beach name. I think it's called Heaven's Mouth is the translation in English, something like that. Mouth of Heaven, I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that.
Interesting.
I was going to say, because it sounds, it's like a Boca de Dios or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
God's Mouth?
God's
something like
Mouth?
that.
Something like that.
Yeah. All I remember is that it sounds very similar to Boca di Beppo, the Italian restaurant chain.
Boca di Beppo?
Boca di Beppo, yeah. Boppity boopy, yeah.
Boppity boopy.
Yeah. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. I want to get the name right.
Baba de Boopy, the museum in the 3rd Angels and Demons movie.
the fucking
Boca de Boopy.
Heaven's Mouth, yeah. Boca del Cielo, yeah.
Boca de Cielo?
Boca del Cielo. Cielo? Cielo.
Celio. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Celio, yeah.
We're white and we don't know how to pronounce
things. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So they're talking about like going on this trip, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, and I think they do. I don't think they invite her, but like they're talking. I think they do invite her because she calls them afterwards and is like, "Hey, are you guys still doing that trip?
I want to go on that trip because I'm dying."
Yeah. Well, she never says.
Tell them,
yeah. But yeah, she's like, "Yeah, are you guys? Is that trip still open?" And then like the one guy that she does call is like, yeah, sure,
yes.
And so they have to make up a fake route to a beach. Like
that's really funny
because they weren't gonna go on the trip. It was obviously a fake trip with a fake beach
to impress a woman.
Yeah, that doesn't. It doesn't exist. So they're like, oh fuck, we gotta make a route.
We gotta find the perfect beach.
Yeah. So then they go to like a friend and like because this is all pre like the GPS using shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, we're gonna get a map. We're gonna map out something.
Yeah.
And to make it seem like we know how to get to this beach that doesn't exist. So they're like, all right, shit, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And one of the things too, like that cements in like being in reality is like one of their sisters is like a left-wing activist, and like it's not focused on it, right? But like they need to borrow the family car, but she happens to have it, so they have to go during a protest. And while all these like people are just protesting and marching down the street, they're just standing in the middle of it, like, where is she? Where is she? And then like going against the crowd. To be like, hey, I need to borrow your car while the narrator narrates. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and then they go on this road trip, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of and they're talking at first about like usual like trying to get to know each other.
Okay, I do want to call myself out. Why the fuck did I think these guys go to Italy? I thought this whole movie, once you said that someone was going to Italy, I was like, oh, so now these 2 guys are gonna be in Italy for the rest of the movie. I'm an idiot. Obviously, they're still going to be in Mexico.
Yeah, they're staying in Mexico.
Holy shit. Okay.
The girlfriend's going off to Italy to get fucked by Italian
guys. They had their own Y tu mama también. Y tu papa.
Y tu papa también, yeah.
También. Yeah.
But okay, so like they go on the road trip and they're talking
or
about
Y tu
like...
mama también.
Yeah, still, yeah. Open your mind, Sarah.
Open your mind, Sarah. I'm a dumbass. Yeah. No one listen to me.
Yeah, so they go on this road trip and they're talking about stuff, and they're also like they start talking about like more sexual stuff, and like they're kind of they're just straight up lying about how good they are in bed.
Yeah.
And like cuz she's just more interested in like in them, And what is it? And this one like they have more of the like the cop cars going around and like arresting the people, and like you're seeing people like walking back and forth to like the border or something like that, So that's going on. They eventually, I think their car breaks down first is what happens.
Yeah.
Car breaks down. They have to stay at a hotel somewhere. And throughout the movie also, there's points where like Louisa is her name? Louisa like is acting like really happy and like, you know, like super cool and chill.
Yeah.
And whenever she's alone though, not whenever, but like when she's alone, she'll like silently just be crying in her hotel room.
Yeah.
And like every once in a while, like the guys will walk in on her like crying and they're like, oh, okay, no, never mind. No, we're leaving. Because I think the first time that happens too, like they walk in on her, like they don't walk in on her, but like they're looking through the window to like see if she's like, you know, available.
Funniest problematic age gap description I've ever heard in my life. Not good. Still not. I want to clarify. It's not good. And I do wish we would take problematic age gaps with usually the opposite gender roles.
No, yeah, it's not
more
great.
Seriously, because I do think men
these
can be victims.
Dudes are like super like they're
super young.
They're young, like they're probably like 18, 19, but they are also dumb as hell. Yeah.
Well, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they walk up to like the hotel room, look into the window, and she's just crying, and they're like, oh, I guess we're leaving.
Here. Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's at this place or somewhere else, but like one of them like is taking a shower and like doesn't have shampoo, so he walks into the hotel room asking for shampoo and walks in on her crying.
Oh.
And she's like, oh no, I'm good. And is taught and like asks him to take off his towel. And like he does, and like she's basically talking him through like jerking off at first, and then it's like, okay, come over here. And then they have sex,
Right.
And the other kid, and this feels Challengers-esque, even though it isn't really, but like the other guy walks walks to the front door. So like so camera framing.
Yeah.
We back away from them fucking, turn around to the open hotel room door, and he's just standing there like really sad. And he's like, and the narrator's like, he doesn't know the feeling that he's having right now.
Right.
It's not anger. It's the same feeling he had when he walked in on his godfather and his mom when he was like 7 or something. Like,
right.
So they're talking more about like the emotional background of these characters too.
Yeah, because without talking about the themes, we talked about the themes of like what's going on in the world, but also like this main story, it's a lot of like masculinity, because it's going to be a coming of age story for these two young men as well.
Yes.
So it's obviously themes of sexuality and like understanding your sexuality, but also sort of the machismo masculinity that is a big deal in Latin cultures.
And like and I think like that, like not weird, but like the sadness that you kind of like suppress.
Yeah.
Because immediately afterwards, like the dude, when he stops like fucking her, the guy that was in the horror, the what is it? I believe it was Tenoch was the first guy, and then it was Julio, I think.
Yeah, you said Julio before.
Julio, yeah. So I believe Julio just goes down to like the hotel pool and is just like sitting there. And then Tenoch comes in and is like, hey, do you want to swim laps? I'm doing real good.
Oh, shit.
So then they do it. And then like Tenoch lets Julio win their little race. And then Julio gets to say, I fucked your girlfriend.
Right.
So then they're kind of having this like.
But it's not really. Oh, wait. Like his girlfriend like before that is in Italy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Julio fucked Tenoch's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is what's revealed in this part. And like Tenoch is like, questioning
so
about
he's trying
it.
To hurt.
Yeah, because he does feel hurt. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So then they're driving away, and then what is it? Louisa comes on to Julio to try and make it even. And they're doing it while Tenoch is driving. So Tenoch is like, hey, stop doing that. Hold on, whoa. And like stops the car, turns it off. And then Louise is like, I'm doing this. So like I don't know what you're complaining about. I don't know what's going on here. And so then she fucks Julio. And then Tenoch just like walks away and like sits down, I think almost crying, if not crying.
God.
Yeah. And like then she comes over to him to like give him a pep talk almost. I don't remember exactly what was said, but like doesn't really cheer him up, but is like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. And then they go back to the road trip.
Does it feel like parental?
Kind of.
It's a weird question to ask because they had a sexual involvement, but like,
I mean, the reason why it feels that way is because she's like actually an adult.
Yeah, and he's quite young. He's having a child reaction. She's an adult having a like calming a child reaction.
Well, I will, and also for the record, the two guys, even though they're 18, 19 or whatever, they look like children the entire time. Even though I think,
like, even though there's sex happening on screen, it's not really sexualizing the age gap. It's not like, look at how hot this piece of ass is.
No, yeah.
Don't you want to be an older woman fucking younger men?
Yeah, no, it's more because, and the only reason why she's doing this is because she is feeling like she feels lost because of the cancer diagnosis, but also B, because her husband has been cheating on her.
Yeah, like it's not okay, but it's also like there's you understand why.
Yeah,
which is kind of why I said soap opera-esque. Because it's like there's a lot of crazy shit that happens in soap operas.
Which is a fair way to put it now that you say it that way. Yeah.
And when you're deep in it, when you're like 8 seasons into a soap opera, and you're like, well, actually, that makes sense because he's his biological twin, but he showed up and he was lost over here, and she had both their babies at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because when you have the show Bible at home that you've kept track of, you're like, okay, now this does make sense.
No, okay, now I understand why they're doing
that. If you look
at
Paige IIV,
yeah,
and then you skip over to page A72, that's how you know, okay, this is where the dynamics are.
If you don't understand anything, you can just flip to the annex and
exactly. Yeah,
see.
That's how show Bibles work, right?
Now
that's
everyone turn to page 350, and we're going to sing the hymn of All My Children.
Yeah.
But no, so okay.
So
that's interesting to me because I did think it was gonna just be like a look at how funny it is that these two young men.
Fun. It's not really funny when during the like.
It's like, look at how fucked up this is.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's some funny moments when it's just like them all talking with each other, but then when it comes to like the more sexual stuff, it's a little more awkward.
It's a bit disturbing.
Yeah. And the reason why I bring that up too, because like the reason why they look like kids. Here's what they're wearing. Here's what Tenoch is wearing during the scene.
Striped shirt.
It might as well be
propeller hat.
No, that'd be okay. That's a little too far.
Lollipop.
Yeah, with the overalls. Yeah. Suspenders, whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll describe the fit, and I know Sarah, you've lived in Florida, so this is gonna sound exactly like what you probably grew up with.
Honestly, though, makes sense.
It's sandals.
Yeah.
Cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Blue t-shirt.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, so like there is kind of a weird parentification role in that scene. And at some point, they all have a fight with each other where, like, Tenoch then is like, oh, actually, I fucked your girlfriend, Julio.
Yeah.
Which leads to, them stopping the car in the middle of nowhere. And Julio is just, like, fucking so pissed off. Like, he stops the car and, like, spits on the window from the outside and is like, open the fucking door.
Oh.
Then Louisa tries to come around and, like, be like, hey, guys, stop. And then Julio fucking pushes her away.
Oh.
And then she's like, I'm done with this bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm walking away. You both suck in bed. You both are gay for each other. I'm leaving.
She says you're gay for each other?
Or I think she implies that they're like
you're in love with each other.
You're in love with each
Something
other.
like
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah, shit like that. Basically.
It would be insane if she just got homophobic. Like, you're fucking gay.
Gay wads.
I'm out of here.
Just leaves. Yeah. No, but she does claim, like, you guys are just closeted for each other. Just Jesus Christ, you're bad in bed. You suck. Whatever. I'm leaving.
Just kiss.
Yeah, just kiss
and get
already.
Over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they stop their fight because they're like, oh, we can't let her just walk away from us. So basically,
can't let her walk away from us, or she has to be safe. I guess it's
more both.
Okay,
I guess. Well,
you can't let this woman get away, but also she's gonna have to walk back on the side of a road.
Yeah, because she's gonna go like find the next nearest hotel or whatever, get a payphone and go back home or whatever.
Yeah.
So they stop fighting, and like Tenoch gets on his knees and apologizes basically.
Yeah.
And then they like start apologizing to her. At some point before, they had like a bro code. Tenoch and Julio, where it was like keep fucking jerking off's awesome, and
this real?
I think the jerking off one is like number 5, where it was like you got to keep on winking it.
Number 5 is the funniest number it could be.
Yeah, the 5th one's it's like a 10-point
Should be
list.
Last or what or first?
Yeah, it's like 10 commandments, and like one of them is jerking off is awesome or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like they're talking about they had that code earlier. So she's like, okay, if I'm coming back, I'm coming up with my own code. 1, I'm not fucking any of you guys ever again.
Okay.
2,
good.
when I go to the beach, I'm gonna sunbathe nude. You better not be looking at me. Like,
okay.
3, don't fucking push me. And
yes.
like 8 or other things too. And it's like laying down her own groundwork.
Good. Okay.
Eventually they go to like a random beach because at some point the narrator's like, yeah, so they don't remember the directions the guy has told them, so he just took a random right turn.
I love a movie where every character is like a failure.
Yeah, just a complete failure.
Just absolutely fucking up everything they set out to do.
Yeah.
That's a good genre of plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're having this thing. Also, another thing I do want to point out is that while they're driving, there's multiple like checkpoints, basically,
right,
of like army guys like searching vehicles.
Yeah.
And they never get searched, but they're always kind of like, dude, if we get caught, like hide the stuff or whatever. But it seems like they're not gonna get searched ever.
Right.
And it seems kind of more of like, because I guess they have like a privilege to them.
Right. I see. Did they have something that they shouldn't have?
Well, weed. They're smoking joints the whole time. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But they eventually find a beach and like they set up camp there. They meet with a fisherman's family, and they kind of like they're all slowly also like reconciling with each other, especially now that they're at the beach and they're actually kind of relaxing and like what is it? Because Julio and Tenoch also say to each other like, listen, we're not gonna be friends for the rest of the ride, but we gotta stick together for this trip. Yeah. But when we get back home, it's fucking we're done. We're and
we all know that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, when you're kissing your bro while you're getting blown, I mean,
come on, there's deeper shit happening. Yeah.
Up until there's still some other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But okay, so they go to the beach. They camp.
That hasn't happened yet. They haven't.
No, that hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
That's interesting that they're like we're not friends anymore, because then it's kind of like it gives the vibe of like if this is the last time we're gonna see each other, we might as well kiss.
Well, but that's before they reconcile. They reconcile at some point.
Okay, wow.
All 3 of them together, yeah. Mostly because they finally get to the beach and they're happy that they're at the beach. And then they meet the fisherman's family. There is a beach apparently called Heaven's Mouth, even though they just made it up.
So the magical beach.
They got to this magical beach and they get to enjoy that beach, and they're hanging out with the fisherman's family and just like having a good time finally. Yeah. And they're still talking like every once in a while there'll be like a dinner scene where they're still talking with each other about, sex and shit like that. And just they're having a good time. Yeah. Okay, so one night, and this is the last night of the trip, spoiler. Yeah. But the last night of the trip, they're all like, at some point, like their camp gets taken over by wild hogs. So they have to like stay at it happens. Yeah. So they push them all away. And then they're like, the fisherman's like, I got a room for like $75 pesos, I think. And like, if you guys want, just stay there. It has electricity and water.
Yeah. 75 money.
75 money. Yeah. Yeah. Specia. Yeah. Yeah. And they're getting drunk at night, like at like a restaurant, and they're all just like talking with each other, and they're all just coming clean, like Tenoch and Julio. They're coming clean with each other about like, yeah. So earlier I said I only fucked your girlfriend once, because also they tell each other like earlier like I only fucked your girlfriend once. Here's when it was. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Then they're like, no, actually, I fucked your girlfriend like a bunch.
Like a lot.
And like they're both like that to each other.
Right.
Like, yeah. And they're just like smiling and laughing during all of it. Yeah. Like, and also they're talking to Louisa about like, what is it? Like, oh, who's actually good in bed? And they're both like, and she's like, you guys both suck. Like, you guys got to stop jerking off so goddamn much. You guys need to actually learn.
Too funny.
I think there's a point where I remember one of the subtitles being like the clit is your friend. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah. So like that level. And they're talking about it. And this is when the title of the movie comes in, where like one of them's like, yeah, I fucked your girlfriend. And also I fucked your mom. But it's not clear if it's just a joke. I think it's Julio says it to Tenoch.
Oh, like
but it's it's kind of like
fucked your mom, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But like because he's not really denying it, but like when he says he did it, he starts laughing.
Like
so it seems like
maybe like a 1-up kinda.
Well, it's open-ended. Like it's not really like confirmed or denied. Yeah. So it's like maybe he did actually.
Yeah.
But they're talking about it, and then like they have there's like one of them puts on like Louisa puts on a song that they picked the letter and number for at a jukebox, and they have like a really sensual dance with each other just in front of everybody. Meanwhile, also this is where the comedy is, where like the fisherman, the fisherman that eventually becomes a janitor for a hotel.
Right.
He's just like in the background eating with like friends, and every once in a while, like Julio or one of them will turn around and be like, yeah, jerking off's awesome, right? Yeah. And then they just take a shot with each other.
Awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, there are like comedy moments like that.
Yeah.
But okay, so then they go back to their hotel room.
Yeah.
And then like one of them, I think it's Tenoch. I think Tenoch starts kissing Louisa first, and then Julio joins in, and they're like kissing, like both of them are kissing the girl.
So they've reconciled, and now they're gonna have the kissing.
The kiss. Yeah. So then like Louisa goes down to blow him basically.
Yeah.
And like while that's happening, we slowly like just slowly zoom in, and then like they start kissing each other.
Yeah.
And then we cut to next morning. Like that's all we see of this sex scene. And it's just Julio and Tenoch naked in bed together, and they wake up, and I'm gonna say the only way to describe it is like the most post-nut clarity you could ever have happens, where they look at each other, immediately get dressed. I think one of them goes outside and pukes also, like. And meanwhile, Louise is just out there chilling, like already having breakfast, and is like hanging out with like the kid of like the fisherman, and is like, yeah, I'm just having fun. And then
get her away from that kid, man. I don't know, a little bit. Yeah,
like a daughter or something, like the daughter of the
yeah. Sorry.
So and then like I think one of them first is like, yeah, so we gotta go. We gotta get back home. I forgot. My sister really needs this car.
Oops, yeah,
and then the other one's like, oh yeah, no, I need to go too. It's like, oh, because of the sister's car. It's like, no, I got my own thing I gotta do.
Just something.
Yeah, just something I gotta do.
Yeah.
And then Louise is like, I'm gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna enjoy. Yeah, because she's having her last month alive on this planet.
Right.
Yeah. So they eventually, the narrator describes it as like they have a quiet, peaceful trip home. Nothing happens. Like the two of them.
Yeah.
Louisa stays behind. Also, there's an important thing where like Louisa at some point at the trip like goes to like one of the hotels or like at the mechanic, I believe.
Yeah.
She walks up to a grandma, like an elderly woman who's like selling like goods or giving away goods.
Yeah.
And there's like a Louisa doll, I believe, that has her name on it, and like the grandma describes her granddaughter and how she was. Yeah, and like Louisa's like, I'm gonna take this. Because the name's the same, yeah. And like I think they bring up a point about like what the name Louisa means, because they do bring it up. I'm sorry that I can't remember it, but this is why you guys should go watch the movie. But they explain like the meaning behind it, or I think like the grandma asked like, "What do you know what your name means?" And like she's like, "No." And I don't know if they ever fully like go into it, but they talk about it at that scene, right? And I'll let you look up if it means something.
Origin German, meaning glorious in battle, famous in battle, renowned warrior. Feminine name found in many languages stemming from Germanic origins. If you want baby to develop a resilient and courageous being, you should probably consider a name like Louisa, meaning renowned warrior, glorious in battle, and famous in battle. This name is primed and ready for life and has a delightful lilt that gives it an almost musical quality.
I don't know if that's what it was in the movie.
Okay.
But yeah.
So this is from Wikipedia about the name Louisa. Louisa, Italian and Spanish, or Luisa, Portuguese, I don't know how to pronounce it in Portuguese, my bad, is a feminine given name. It is the feminine form of the given name Luis, the French form of the Frankish, do not know how to say that. I think it's something like Ludwig. Chlodwig?
Okay.
Chlodwig? Maybe? German Ludwig. From the Germanic elements Hlod, fame, and Huig, combat. Variations include Luisinha, Luisella, Luisana, Luisetta, Luigia, Luitza, and Luisel. Its popularity derives from the cult of Saint Louis de Marillac of Paris, from Giuseppe Verdi's opera Louisa Miller.
Oh, okay.
And so I read the synopsis of Louisa Miller as an opera in 3 acts by Giuseppe Verdi to an Italian libretto by Salvatore Camerano, based on the play Kabale und Liebe, Intrigue and Love, by the German dramatist Friedrich von Schiller. Yeah, and so it's just kind of like a It's an opera, and it is an opera about a woman named Louisa who has like she is in love with a man named Carlo, and then another man who is in love with her, and eventually they are kind of caught up in their like countries. Like there's a someone that is like betrothed to this guy, even though two men are in love with her, and then they get married, and she is going to kill herself, and then her father. What happens is the other man, she claims that she's in love with this other man, but she's actually in love with the man that was married to the other woman. So he says that because he's in love with her so much and she doesn't love him, he's going to kill himself, and they're going to kill each other together. And then her father also, who is also like condemned to die, kind of. Then sort of all three of them die. She dies of poison, and then somebody stabs the other guy. So it's kind of like like love and intrigue and things like that. But it's apparently that popularized the name Louisa.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Good to know. All right.
I don't know if that's what it is in the movie.
I don't know either. Yeah, but that's just a little fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact. Yeah.
Okay, where was I? Okay, they leave their trip, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
The two guys leave, and Louisa stays.
Yeah.
Narrator's like, okay, so when the girls come back from Italy, the girlfriends, they break up with them immediately.
Right.
And basically they the best friends just stop being best friends. And like a year later they finally meet up again.
Yeah.
Like they stopped hanging out and they finally meet up for like coffee on an off chance encounter. And basically they talk about like the people in their lives and like how there is I do want to bring this up because the Wikipedia doesn't mention it, but like they do talk about how one of their friends like is gay, like has like, and like they call him like a queen very specifically.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not great.
Yeah.
But they talk about that and like another thing. They don't really talk about the fact that they like the trip or whatever, other than Louisa died a month later.
Right.
And like the guy got a call from Louisa through someone else. Like, and Louisa died a month after the trip, and they both talk about like just that fact happening, and they're like, "Oh man." Yeah. And then one of them kind of, after they talk about that, one of them excuses themselves and is like, I have to head out, but we should definitely meet up again. Yeah. And then the narrator is like, yeah, they never meet up ever again. This is their last time they will ever speak to each other.
Whoa.
And because they also talk about like how they both have like another thing too is like they both like have girlfriends now, and they're a new girlfriend, like one met in college and one the other whatever. Yeah. And like they don't talk about the fact that they had this tryst that happened. Yeah. And they don't talk about like it's just like very unspoken, the awkwardness. They also do seem like more adult now, where they seem more like they're definitely not like the people they were at the beginning, these horny teenagers just like smoking pot and talking about fucking bitches all day. Yeah. Where like they're more like muted, more like one of them's like wearing a jacket now. Right. Which is the sign of being an adult. Also, one of them has like a beard also. Like,
to show the time has passed.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like they're very much like more like, yeah, just
whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck ever. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything.
That's interesting though. I like that. I like learning about that opera as well.
Yeah.
Operetta.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty much that is. Yeah. They just. They have that awkward encounter, and then that's it. Pretty much.
That's like the perfect amount of thematic events to stay with you, because it's now staying with me. I haven't even seen the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like
the the ending too, I think, with like that idea is, I think in general, a very relatable feeling of like someone you knew a year ago or something, like you'd meet up with them.
Especially like if you're queer, if you are a queer person, not to say that these men are queer, who knows? I don't think if you kiss one guy as a man,
three-way with
have a three-way with a guy, that you're automatically queer. I think anyone who identifies as queer is queer.
No, yeah,
like, But I don't know, even if you are a queer person, I know I definitely feel like I've had friendships before I have been out as being pansexual, or under the bisexual umbrella, where it's like weird. It's like, is this a friendship because we genuinely like hanging out with each other, or are we attracted to each other? Like, why are we hanging out?
Yeah.
Like, what's up with this? and then just never gets resolved, kind of. And then you kind of move on, and then you meet up later, and you're like, we're both bi now. You're like,
all right, okay. See you next week. Never meets again.
Yeah, never meet ever again.
Yeah. But even beyond that, too, I feel like the reason why I feel so relatable, because I've definitely had moments where I've met someone outside of, like, especially after, like, you know, like you graduate from high school, or like, and like a couple years later, you talk one time.
And you're just different.
Like, we're going to talk to each other again. And then you only see them on accident, or you never see them again. Yeah. It is a very, like, it's just so real. It's just such a real fucking...
It sounds very real, while also being a bit fantastical, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just such a good...
sounds really good,
It's a really good movie. I do highly recommend it.
Hell yeah.
I get why it's in the Criterion. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a very, like... It is so crazy, though, that, like, in America, like, you wouldn't have been able to watch it from the at the time, you wouldn't have been able to watch it in, like, a theater, because it would have been rated as, like, a porno, even though it really isn't.
Yeah.
Just because a couple guys are jacking it. Like, come on.
Come on, man. Chill. I do hate this, like, sex shouldn't be in movies at all kind of thing. Like, I get, like, quote-unquote unnecessary sex scenes, but then people will say that this has unnecessary sex.
No, I don't think it has unnecessary sex scenes.
All the sex scenes that you told me about in this movie sound like
it has like purpose. Yeah,
like a very real purpose that moved the story forward. And
you know what didn't have a purpose, though, was when they kissed. Because that's a gay.
Wokey to Mama Champion. DEIE to Mama Tambien. That's funny as fuck.
There wasn't a single white person in the movie, now that I think about it.
What the heck is
and if
going on here?
They were in the background, maybe.
We need a white eat to Mama Tambien.
I mean, challengers. But I mean,
yeah.
But not really. But yeah.
Yeah. That's wild, man.
Guy who thinks two guys, a girl, in a pizza place is just white people eat to Mama Tambien just because there's two guys and a girl.
Pizza, but two are not feminist and two of the girls are men. Two of the three women in Mystic Pizza should be men.
God, that's so
and get
funny.
Matt Damon out of there.
Yeah. All right. Damn.
Yeah.
Can't believe you agree with Trump on something.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I was doing an impression of myself.
You're Trump?
No. Why are you bringing up Trump? Fuck you. I'm just talking.
You're just all right. Yeah, we're having a conversation. You're right. I'm an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
It's a really good. Really good. It is a really good movie. I do recommend it because there's also so much shit I know I'm missing out.
Yeah, for sure.
Like all the narrator portions where like they're talking about just some rando on the street. Yeah, it's just so good.
I do also love making up, like, if none of that was what she said about the meaning of the name Louisa, I do want to know now.
Yeah.
What it is said in the film.
Yeah, I'm just leaving little nuggets.
I can't find the information now, which is awesome.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think that's cool. I like it when films do that.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. I do wish we had a more sex positive society.
Yes, I do agree.
But it's good. It's good that this movie did get made. Apparently it was like the highest grossing, I think, like either first or second highest grossing movie in Mexico specifically at the time. It's well earned, man. Anyway, you want to do ads?
Sure. Yeah. Let's go to ads.
Welcome to the ad break.
Welcome.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
Yes.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching us on YouTube. Also, Hype. There's a new thing on YouTube called Hype.
We're trying to do the Twitch Hype train,
I guess.
Stuff?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. None of this shit makes sense.
Okay.
Shut up.
Just watch the show.
Just watch the show.
If you want to send money, here are the ways to do it.
Yeah. Oh, also rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts if you're listening on those platforms, or whatever the top stars are. Rate them on your platform. Whatever. Yeah.
Do it.
If you want to support podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. We got buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR.
We'll say whatever you write in the Buy Me a Coffee, as long as it's not racist, transphobic, homophobic, anything. Like that.
It's $3 a coffee. You can send as many coffees as you want. It is Sarah's birthday, so fucking give her the money. And by extension,
thank you very much.
Yeah, because we have a coffee this week from Fox and Thigh High Socks, who bought 15 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a lot.
Heyo.
Hello.
This is a donation for Sarah's B-Day.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I have no idea when it is, but on that day, happy birthday. And then 4 party emojis, a bunch of horse emojis, bowl emoji, and then 4 party emojis again.
Ooh, thank you. We used it on pizza.
Yes, so thank you very much.
It was nice. Thank you very much.
For your question today, there will be a scenario.
Oh.
You wake up one morning and a sack of $16,000 has appeared magically under your pillow. There's a little note on the ribbon keeping it closed. Written there in tiny letters is this sentence. For birthdays only, any money spent 2 days before or 2 days after the birth date will poof out of existence. What would you do or get for your birthday?
Okay.
I put in a Roth IRA.
That's so smart, though. But is that really spending it?
So you buy a bunch.
Saving it.
Okay, here's what you do. Here's how I get around this.
Okay.
You buy a bunch of $50 Google
Gold.
Plus Google.
Put it in gold.
Google Play gift cards. Then I sell them on the other market, and then that's technically different money. So therefore, even though it went from $16,000 to like maybe $1,
so Josh's answer is money laundering. Boat.
Can you get a boat for $16K?
Yeah, you can get a shitty yacht. For
Okay, all right, fair.
Yeah, shitty yacht. And Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Steam Deck. I know you've been really.
I want a Steam Deck so bad.
Honestly, I probably.
But definitely like a shitty boat. Maybe not a yacht, but like a shitty houseboat kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Very small fishing boat with a paying my rent in full for like at least a year.
Honestly, I was thinking that
harbor.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably pay
the harbor.
Oh, the harbor. Okay, I would pay the rent for this place in a complete year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess
I would
if I
do
could
that.
do that, yeah.
I would probably
That's a boring answer.
Well, that's the real answer though.
Whatever.
That's what sucks.
No,
okay,
boat is the answer.
Okay, fun. Okay, for me then. All right, listen.
I think the question is made so that you answer funly.
I would solve all of my. I would just pay off every lawyer coming down my door and telling me, "Hey, the debt collector is on." Listen.
What do you want?
Okay, I'd probably treat myself to like a Universal vacation. I would get the annual passes. I'd probably get to stay like a couple nights at one of their hotels, get express passes or something.
Yeah.
I would probably splurge in the sense of like I would switch out the GPU in my computer for 5090.
This is fun for Josh.
Yeah,
you might be that's still boring. No, that's fun for Josh.
It is work related, but also it's fun for me.
It's mostly for Josh.
I would get also a new camera for just the stream.
Yeah.
And also
like
I would probably fix up the set because that would be fun for me in the sense of like it's a little project.
Yeah, you like doing that. And a guitar. I would get a guitar.
Soundbar for the TV.
Yeah.
That would probably be one of them. New bass.
Yeah.
New bass. I need to get back into bass. I was thinking about it recently. Drum set. Ooh. Finally getting the $15 to get the one arm extension I'm still waiting on getting.
For your electric drum set?
Yeah, so that way I don't have to just... But I think that's probably just a bunch of tech upgrades and like maybe an instrument or two here and then a little vacation.
House?
A down payment on a house? That is real. That is real. Okay, here's a quick question. Since we both have our 2 birthdays, could we convince the bank for one half of a down payment on my birthday and then the second one for yours? Yeah.
So it's like $32K.
Yeah, and then we can actually have a house. Because there's no way a $16K down payment's going to work with my credit score. But yeah, no, I think, I would probably, tech upgrades is probably the fun answer.
It still actually probably would be a $16K down payment because usually closing costs are double your...
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're not double your initial payment, but at the end of the day, you're paying double your down payment. You should expect to pay that.
I get what you mean, yeah. But that's probably, that's my answer.
Same.
But yeah, thank you very much for that coffee. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you want to support us on a monthly or yearly basis, you can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR.
Oh, thank you.
We got $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. $5 and $10, you get your name added at the end of the podcast in the credits as well as in the description. As well as $1 and $3 tiers, you get a free trial so you can see all of our content, get added to the Discord. You can stay in there. You stay there for 7 days.
Yeah, and if the 7 days are up and you still want to stay in the Discord, just say that you do and we'll make sure that you're still in there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So yeah, definitely check that out.
We never kick anybody out unless they're cutting shit up, which they haven't done.
They haven't, yeah. But we put exclusive content on there. We're also going to have to get into the habit of putting our regular content on the Patreon for free. So if you want to make sure you see our content, it's on Patreon.
Yes.
Both in an RSS feed as well as in a what is it called on YouTube. We repost the videos.
Yeah.
Apparently YouTube's doing some bullshit.
Yeah, and it's like stopping people if they think that you're underage.
then you are...
You can't see videos that are
podcasts.
Yes, that they say is not for kids.
But since we will be posting it there, we'll make sure that's there for everybody.
Yeah.
What else is there? We have our mutual aid links. Also on the Patreon, there's also exclusive content, access to the Discord. We try to get early releases out when we can, even if it's a couple hours early. You know, if you gotta wake up at 5 and like you can't listen to the podcast on the road from 7 to 9, because it comes out at 9.
It should be there.
It should be there,
which is nice.
But
Book
we got
club
mutual aid
also
links.
in the Discord. We're reading Aberrat.
Yes, this month. And it'll be on October 5th. We have our book club meeting. So stay there for that. We do have mutual aid links down in the description as well. Sarah, if you want to talk about them.
Of course, Palestine, Congo, Sudan, all that's beautiful stuff. And also Hurricane Helene, California wildfires. And if you guys want any new links,
mutual aid links,
mutual aid links, we will put it down below. You can message me on that'soheron, THATSOHERON.tumblr.com.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the ways financially to support as well as support others. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Check out our Instagram, a podcast will save this, APWSTR on TikTok. We have bulletin boards on TikTok, so you'll always get notified when we have podcasts go out. And
Tumblr, go to the Tumblr community, APWSTR fans. It's fun. I also post the Instagram on there, like a little thing to let you know that there's a new episode out, and you can talk with people if you want.
If you want to, I mean, it's
not been a lot of posting lately, but I get it.
No one likes us anymore.
No one likes us anymore on Tumblr. No, but it's good.
It's good, I believe that's everything. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. See you all at the Reddit segment.
Oh, wait. Also, on Tumblr, somebody posted fan art. I think it is Fox and Thigh-High Socks of us as fucking cats.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, this happened today.
That's cute.
So cute.
That's really cute.
And that is only reposted on Tumblr and in the Tumblr fan community, APWSTR fans. So go on there to see it.
Also, real quick, I guess we can say this now. Please, if you do fan art of us, tag us. Apparently on YouTube, someone did a slow draw, like a speed draw or something of drawing both of us.
Oh, is that the person in the Discord? Because I did say
it might have been. Yeah, I want to thank them. But if you want to do art of us, just tag us and we'll talk about it or repost wherever we can. Yeah, with your permission, of course.
We love it. We
do enjoy it.
You are able to do
ego,
art of us. People have done like animatics and stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, do animatics. Spread the word of the podcast through your art. All right,
spread
so
it.
I don't have to do all the work.
But also because we like seeing your art.
We do like seeing it. It's also fun when you guys do it. Yeah. There was one I remember from a while ago that was like a Reddit story where it's like, am I wrong? And then you saying no, but as like a brain.
Yes, I remember that.
That was a really
awesome.
fun one. Yeah. But enjoy the rest of the podcast. We'll see you all there.
Yeah.
Bye. Reddit time though, dude.
Reddit time.
Dude, Reddit.
I spilled coffee all over myself.
Let's go, dude. That's how it's the coffee. It's you pour one out for the Reddit stories.
Yeah, onto the carpeted floor.
Yeah, because once,
And why is our landlord mad at us? That would be so funny.
Oh, God.
This is from r/D&D.
Hell yeah.
Confession, I don't write solutions to my puzzles.
I think this is awesome. I haven't read the post. I haven't heard the post, but I do think I weirdly respect it.
Okay. I'm really bad at making interesting puzzles that challenge my players without being impossible. Usually, they are too easy. One time, though, my players were struggling with a puzzle, and one of the players proposed a solution that was logical, thematically appropriate, and simple. The perfect answer to a puzzle. It was wrong, but I accepted it and let them pass.
Frantically just like crossing out. Oh yeah, totally right.
Yeah, for sure.
Just crossing
this
it out.
This is my problem with this. I wouldn't be able to sell that, I think. I'm not good enough of an actor.
No, that's totally what it was.
You got it! Like, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able. After that, I started making my puzzles more challenging, with the understanding that I could just let the players pass if I liked their solution or it was clever or whatever. One day, though, I was having trouble with designing a puzzle and an appropriate solution when a stray thought hit me. The players aren't even going to figure it out. They'll make up some other solution that'll let them through, that I'll let them through on. Why bother adding a solution at all? I can just add a bunch of random elements to the puzzle and make it seem more complicated and let them find their own solution.
You're gonna there's gonna be a ceiling here, I think.
That's what I think.
That's my only issue.
That's what I think.
You're getting a little too high on your own supply.
Jump the shark.
Yeah, you're gonna jump the shark and they're gonna be like, none of this shit makes sense.
What the fuck is with this rubber chicken, man?
Yeah, you can't be.
We're in a maze.
Wait, hold on.
We're in a stone maze. Why is there a fake rubber chicken in here?
But also I have to turn the stone pillars in one way to make one image, but the image doesn't match.
Chicken related. What's up with the chicken, man?
Yeah.
Jason, man to man, Greg to Jason. What's up with the chicken, dude?
What's up with the chicken?
Dude, we're touching stone pillars and such. I thought it was color-coded or whatever. And now you're throwing chickens in here?
Oh, it is color-coded.
Jason.
You were right about that. Sorry.
Jason, can you stop fucking lying to me, dude? I'm not even talking. Fuck D&D. I'm sad that you're lying.
I'm out of character. I'm not yelling at God anymore. I'm now talking to you like a person.
I'm talking to you like a person. Is the God that you want to tell us that someone that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing? Or is it a God that does know what the fuck he's doing?
It's an atheist D&D player. You're gonna
turn me into an atheist. Is there something going on, man? Like, is there something? I know your mom's sick. Like, something like, it's just something like that. This is the part that depresses me a little bit.
Okay.
It's been 5 years now, and the players haven't caught on.
I mean, they're gonna find out now, dude. They're gonna,
why did you write this?
Yeah.
Do you have friends? Is any of this real? Did you make all this up?
Do you have the guilty?
Is this a false Hydra? Like, what's happening?
Is this a guilty conscience? Just
yeah. Well, what the hell? My puzzles don't have solutions. The players seem to prefer it though, as long as I don't tell them.
Going to your therapist and being like, "Hey, like, I know you need to tell someone this," and your therapist being like, "Have you heard of this site called Reddit?"
Just fucking go to Reddit. You're on BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp's. Just go to Reddit. And other people will do it for you.
No, sorry, you're right. ChatGPT being
you're so right. Here's $250. Yeah. I just needed to tell someone who won't turn around and tell my players that I've been cheating them for 5 years. He's been cheating you for 5 years. Yeah. I'm turning around and telling you he's been cheating you for 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. Baby, they don't care. They don't care about it.
Or they know. They could also know. Yeah.
I really think they know, and they don't care about it at all. They know that you're just lying, and they just kind of go, all right, Jason, let's move on, I guess.
And they're
get to the combat. Come on.
They're in a separate group chat being like, man, maybe one day he'll give us like a puzzle that...
Maybe they're playing you. They're like, let's see what shit he puts in there next time.
Yeah.
You know? Let's just keep it going. He needs this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That whole thing, it's like, it's just...
How do you feel as a DM reading that?
I just think you don't need to complicate it. The regular puzzles are fine.
Yeah.
People like a regular-ass puzzle.
Throw, just do a Simon Says every once in a while.
Do a Simon Says.
You can call it.
Do a sliding door puzzle.
That's a horrible thing to realize as, like, a DM, or I assume, like, a game master of anything, where it's kind of like, yeah, we kind of already came up with all the good ideas. It's just kind of shuffling them around.
See, you think that, right? And maybe this is the realization that a lot of DMs need to have. You do not need to make the newest, coolest, bestest thing. You could, and it's maybe somebody that hasn't been, I also have not been around kids my whole life, but I feel like if you have like a baby sister or something, or like a toddler around, and you just give them a fucking stick and you let them outside, they're gonna have the time of their life. And you need to realize that your friends are babies, and you sell the sticks.
You gotta sell a stick. Just put a nice coat of paint on it.
Give it to them for free, man.
Yeah.
Give it to them for free and watch their eyes light up, dude. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. You want to do a cool puzzle? Awesome. But this is my issue. And this is also maybe more of a commentary on me as a person.
Yeah, let's dive inward on this one, yeah.
Yeah. If I don't have the I got one up on you feeling, you've solved the puzzle and now I'm so proud of you because I've created a solution in the mastermind of my mind. Even if it happens early, I'm not disappointed. I'm not like, oh man, you figured it out. I'm like, you figured it out. Let's go. Like, that's what I'm like, because I'm always on my player's side.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I care about you doing it too early?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me. It feels like because okay, I'll watch like Sudoku videos sometimes, right? Yeah. And there's puzzle makers that are fucking wild. Is all I can describe them. Where it's like, yeah, all right, here are 20 rule sets that you have to follow. Also, there's no numbers on the board. Have fun.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm assuming they get that kind of like same rush, like that the high of like when they figure it out, like, fuck yeah, dude. I gave you all the information you needed and no numbers, and you're able to fill in all these numbers.
Yeah, which to me that's a type of game master.
Yeah.
The The puzzler.
The
the puzzler. But no, I make things, and I wonder if it's also because I'm dating you, because you are 100% the person that's like, oh, this is that, isn't it? You do that 1,000 times.
I've never done this in my life.
You need to know what it is before you even start doing it, to the point where you will make up a way more complicated version of the thing than what it is. And that's my favorite thing to do. And that I have now gotten to the point where I will plan out scenes where you go to me, oh my God, is this just this? And I get to be yes, or even better, I get to be like, no. And it's just, I'm making you guys play a game with me, hoping that you have fun. That's not the goal. That's not the goal inside. The goal is I have fun watching you squirm. That's fun. And that's what DMing is about. And that's what you need to get your head around, man. It is about them having fun. At least do the minimum, them having fun, whatever.
About manipulating your friends.
That's the price. That what it is? That's the price you have to pay for having fun as well as a DM, is making sure they have fun, whatever. Okay, great. No, now you get to add on the rest of the bullshit. The fun is seeing them jump over the hurdles. And if they trip, you go, oh no, poor baby, you gotta get up. Get up, yeah. Get up, you gotta go and do more hurdles so they don't stop. Because then you get to see them trip again. And then you get to be like, it's okay, you're getting better this time. Next time it'll be even bigger.
Again, just a constant row of rakes that you have to put as a DM.
It's fucking awesome. That's the best part. If you don't like putting the rakes down, you shouldn't be a DM. You should be a battle map maker. You should do something ancillary to it. Yeah, you should be a construction worker that makes the thing. If you're not putting down the rakes, you're not making the stuff. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. I understand what you're saying.
You should be a game maker. You should be making the rules. You shouldn't be, it's not let's all play the rules. It's let's see who wins and who dies. With the roll of the dice, baby. You gotta be gambling. You gotta be gambling every single time.
You should just go to Vegas. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Or you should just be hanging out with your friends, sitting on the couch and playing Mario Kart. That's different. That's a different thing.
You gotta play Mario Party, parentheses of bonus stars off.
Yeah, bonus stars off. Golden pipes on. I mean, I don't know. I think it's good to do this every once in a while. I think you should, if somebody makes it better, if it's better, you should do it.
You could, yeah, you can go into it.
But then you should also be like, why is it better?
Yeah, you should be analyzing. If you want to better your skill as a game master or DM, yeah.
I think as a DM, everybody should just lower their expectations.
Yeah.
1,000%.
We're supposed to be hanging out, having fun, man.
Yeah, and that's the minimum. But it's also like, go in with it's like, just because you have low expectations doesn't mean you always wake up at 5 p.m. and never shower and wear sweatpants every day and only eat pizza.
Yeah.
No.
Although that sounds awesome.
It does
sound
epic.
Why.
And I do it. But like, you should still take care of yourself a little bit. You should have standards. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. Yeah.
You can't just be like, yeah, whatever. You get the fucking, yeah, sure. Level 20 fireball, whatever you want, man. No, nobody dies. Everybody's God, so that's fine.
You all get to live
Everybody's
forever.
Chill. Yeah, everybody lives forever.
That's what you wanted, right?
That's what you wanted, right? D&D's over. 2 seconds. Yay, you all win.
Get out of my house.
You killed God. All right, good night. Like, that's bad.
Yeah, you have a little bit more of a story.
That's not fun. Yeah. You have to actually plan some shit out. Once again, it's just like you don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
Say something.
Say something with what you're in a perfect position to be saying stuff, so you should take advantage of it.
Yeah, like I don't want to go to a D&D thing and sit there and then have the DM be like, oh no, what do you guys want to do? I don't have anything planned. You just do whatever, I guess. Do you want to like hang out? Do you want to like farm or something?
You want to play Farming Simulator?
And probably for some tables that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought we were gonna kill a dragon.
Can you imagine? Yeah, like someone set up like the DM who only cares about the AV stuff, where like they set up the table with like the projection mapping, and instead they're like, well, actually, I do have a multi-computer setup, so that way you can be on, so we can prepare for our farming simulator.
The gearhead of D&D. It's the fucking...
At that point, yeah, you're not a DM. You shouldn't be making the battle maps or the construction masters. You should just work in AV.
Yeah, you should just work in AV. You should work for a TV
You should work for a TV studio or a convention center.
Yeah.
Just connect some projectors up, man.
That's what you should do. You should be an electrician.
Listen, hey, I also enjoy watching when they use a little suction cup to twist the panel around in the right direction. I understand that. Mm-hmm. That's fun. Yeah. I wish I had that job instead of setting up goddamn chairs hours on end. But
yeah. I don't know. We live in a fucked up world where people look at video games like Water Park Simulator or like TCG Card Shop Simulator or like Supermarket Simulator or like all the simulators and such. They looked at those games and they're like, who's playing that? And then they go to D&D and they simulate having a regular ass life. And it's like, no, D&D is for the gaming. Power Wash Simulator is for relaxing time.
Yeah. Or you can go the misogynistic route, like Sims is for women, D&D's for boys.
Yeah, you didn't have to bring up gender. Anyway. There was another D&D circle jerk that's just nasty, and I think it's like character sheet for boys and character sheet for women.
Oh God!
And the women one has like I don't recommend looking at it. It actually pissed me off as a woman. Not gonna lie, the woman had like chest dimensions, and it was like a graph that was a circle. And it was like in millimeters, areola versus nipple. And it's funny, but the more it goes on, it was so much.
You could have ended there, honestly. Like, you didn't have to go so hard, Yeah. I will say, that does I feel like that joke could be better if it were more about, like, stereotypes in, like, the gaming industry, like, when it comes to, like, female character design. But then you have to throw in a bunch of other shit,
But there were other jokes like that. Like, main character was like boobs and ass, and then best friend was fat, and then but it's also like obviously this was written by a misogynistic man.
So it's like, okay,
it didn't fully hit. If it had fully hit, it would have
been haha, move on,
Or misogynistic woman, like internalized misogyny.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because like I get that feeling. I do hate when every science fiction woman is one body type.
No, yeah.
But it's also like, okay. And she's got to have the fat friend. That joke's been dead for like 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
All right.
Solved it. I forgot we got a show to do.
Yeah.
So, this is 2 posts.
Yeah. One's an update.
Yeah, one's an update. I don't even know how to introduce this one.
Just fucking start it then.
All right. Am I the asshole for not getting an ice cream machine with my girlfriend?
Yes, because I love ice cream.
All right, so you're biased. Got it.
I'm biased, yes.
This is a small issue, but I still wanted to get some opinions. My girlfriend, who I'll call Sam, and I have been dating for a few years now. We live together, and when we decide to buy an item for the house, we share the expenses on said item 50-50.
Okay.
Recently, a friend of ours has bought a new ice cream machine, and ever since seeing it, Sam has been asking to get one of our own, while I have been against buying it. Okay. First of all, we don't eat ice cream that often, even without the machine. In fact, I know there's a cup full of ice cream in the freezer right now that has been sitting there unopened for quite some time now.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the only reason, however. When Sam sees something like the ice cream machine, she always hypes up how she would use it all the time and how this machine could change our lives, etc. But after the initial hype fades, she never looks at it again.
I mean, that's what you do. That is how you do stuff.
That's how it is?
That's how it is.
The same thing happened when she wanted a fancy new coffee machine, an air fryer, a bread machine, and the list goes on. She convinces me that they would be good to have around, only for them to never be used again.
Mm-hmm.
I told her this, and she promised that this time would be different, but that was also what she said about the coffee machine. We are doing very well financially, and the thing costs, when converted to USD, around $500, which we can definitely afford, but then again, if no one will use it in the end, what's the point? So am I the asshole for not contributing to buying the machine?
Okay.
So.
I mean, listen, if you do 50-50, right? She wants you to buy it, you don't want to buy it, it is your money in the end. You can decide whether or not she really wants it, she can save up for it. You know what I mean? I think I don't agree with your philosophy. I do think life is about being happy and whatever, you know? I do think if she's doing this too often, there's like a consumerism aspect of it.
That you can be...
Like, you shouldn't do one-use machines, but I think, honestly, buying a coffee every day, the plastic of it, I think is worse than buying a one-use machine and maybe using it 3 times in your life. You know what I mean?
3 times a month or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's better than buying a bunch of plastic coffee cups.
Over and over and over again, yeah.
Some people do both.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Some people buy plastic coffee cups and make it every day.
That's a little wild.
That's crazy to me.
That's a little too consumer built, I think.
A lot. That's, you know.
Use a mug. It's okay.
And I have the same sort of disease. I want bread machines. I want ice cream machines. I want all of them. And then I never buy them.
No, I feel that.
I think the feeling is normal. I don't think she's crazy for that. I just think if she really, really wants it, she could save it up for herself. So,
okay.
Kind of no asshole here so far.
Okay.
Update 2 now.
So I'm gonna spoil something for you, Sarah.
Yeah.
You, unlike the comments, actually responded to the post.
Oh God, are they like bad because woman?
No.
Oh,
they're not like that.
bad because man?
No.
Good because man?
No.
Good because woman?
No.
Where the fuck? Where are we?
Update.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not getting an ice cream machine with my girlfriend?
She cheated on me with the ice cream man.
I'm not changing.
She moved to Antarctica, where the cream is on the ground.
Okay. I want to say for the record, I'm not changing anything in this update.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Fuck the ice cream machine. No one cares about the ice cream machine. The air fryer, on the other hand, is absolutely a game changer. The first few times I've used it, everything came out undercooked because I was a dumbass and didn't know how to use the machine. Now that I've put my bigotry aside, I finally get it. The kitchen is not scorching hot, the potatoes are to die for, and the chicken is delicious. Thank you to everyone who convinced me to give this machine another try. Also, I've made my first batch of bread, and it most definitely tastes like bread, so I must have done something right.
This is so nice.
As for the ice cream machine, I bought Sam a less expensive model for now. We'll see if we actually use it. It's been great for now, but it's still too early to tell. Literally, no one asked for an update, but since the air fryer was your guys' suggestion, I thought I owed all of you a thank you.
That's so fucking nice.
Yeah. So, okay, in the comments of the original post, people are like, not the asshole, but then immediately they're like, okay, why aren't you using your air fryer?
That was my first thought, actually, but I was like, I don't know. Some people don't. I didn't use the air fryer for the longest time.
But that's what I found.
Because I know how to use an oven.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
You know?
But also, I mean, an air fryer. Like,
there's
really a lot
good.
of. Yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, I get why people thought it was a fad, or like could be like one of those like gadgets you're one and done.
Well, if you're like me and you're fat and you're white and you like potatoes a lot.
It is an easy way to make French fries so quickly and easy. Yeah.
You look up how to make French fries in the oven and it's like, it takes 20 minutes. Here you go. Soak them for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what the fuck? And then like toss them in oil and whatever. And then you put them on the damn thing and they're like, jostle them after a couple and you still and they still come out soggy.
Yeah.
You pop them in the air fryer for maybe 10 minutes.
And somehow
no
magically,
oil.
Yeah.
And they're perfect. It's like magic, but it's not. It's just a separate convection oven.
But it has a fan going through it
the entire time.
Yeah.
And that's literally it. It's amazing. If you don't want to live, get yourself an air fryer, man. They're not that expensive. They're kind of hard to clean. But really, you just get one that you can throw the whole thing into the fucking dishwasher. And then just call it a day. You're good. Wipe it out every time after you use it. Don't be like me and don't do that.
I guess maybe that's why I wanted to pick this one. Is because it's a happy ending.
Bread makers are also pretty good. Bread
maker is good. Yeah.
Some of these one-use machines though, like this is okay. For a while, I was anti-blender. But a blender really is needed. I didn't have a blender for the longest time when I was living by myself.
Yeah.
And then when I started learning how to make my own tomato sauce, after a while, if you would pick up the wrong tomatoes or something, I'd be like, fuck, what am I going to do? And I was like, fucking put them in the damn blender, you dumb idiot. Fucking put everything in the blender cold, blend it up, put it on the stove.
And you're good.
It's awesome. Why the fuck did I grow up my whole childhood life buying cans of Prego? The worst tomato sauce you've ever had in your whole life. Your whole life. Why did I do that? I don't know. Just to fucking realize I can season my own damn tomato sauce the way I like it. The way mama likes it.
I don't know why you're doing any of this.
I don't know either.
That's all you.
I'm just trying to be entertaining. I don't know.
What?
No,
no, I get it.
No,
yeah.
that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad he likes the bread machine too.
Yeah.
Give me another update on how much you use it, because I want to know. I want to buy one so bad. I do.
But you know what sucks though is that I do get the like, we're only gonna use that shit like once or twice.
I thought the update was gonna be like, it's a Ninja Creamy, to which then I'd kick your ass.
Yeah.
She's trying to cut calories, dude. She's trying to make fucking fruit sorbet so she doesn't have to buy Ben and Jerry's every 2 days.
Over and over and over again, yeah.
Yeah. That's what she wants. She wants to put a bunch of fruit in the Ninja fucking Creamy and eat a bunch of plastic. That's what she wants. Let a woman eat plastic. That's all I'm saying.
What's the problem with that?
There's so much bad shit going on.
Have a little bit of plastic.
Get yourself have a little plastic with your ice cream. The Ninja Creamy.
Just a little bit of something to take it off. It's just a plastic water bottle.
You only get plastic in your Ninja Creamy if you do it wrong. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You have to smooth the top. So okay, this is what happens apparently.
Okay,
I've not seen it.
Allegedly.
I've done enough research because I have single-use mechanical kitchen items brain disease my whole life. But what you do is you put a bunch of shit in the Ninja Creamy and then you cream it. And it creams, right? And then, or you put the base in the thing, and you have to freeze it.
Yeah.
The way that liquid freezes, it creates a little bump at the top.
Makes sense.
You have to leave it out for a little bit. Then you have to either heat up a spoon or something and smooth it down. But people don't do that because the Ninja Creamy is sold to you by put fruit in it and now ice cream. But that's not how it works.
That's obviously not how it is. It's not how
That's not how anything works.
You've been lied to by marketing, yes.
Yes.
Marketing team that has no clue how their own goddamn product works.
But they tell you in the instructions.
Never mind.
But in the advertising, they don't tell you.
That's what I mean. The marketing team doesn't know how it works, but the product team does. That's
They're probably like, we got to get ahead of this hump thing. We got to get ahead of this hump issue. There's a hump issue with the Ninja Creamy.
Don Draper.
No, it's totally fine. Let the hump be there. We'll just put it in the instructions. And then if they call and say, I'm filled with plastic now, I'm suing you, we're gonna say, well, did you read the instructions?
Don Draper as being like, we make it their problem.
Get rid of the hump stuff. Get rid of the hump stuff in the marketing.
Get rid of the hump.
It's not gonna be like you could make ice cream at home, but wait, if there's a hump, smooth it out with a spoon and you're fine.
No humps.
No lumps.
We got no lumps.
That's the next Ninja Creamy is no lumping, no humping, no lumping on your ice cream.
Yeah.
my humps, my lovely ice cream humps.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know. But fucking yeah. So then you gotta smooth it out with a spoon, and then you put your fixins in, right? And then you put it back in, and then you cream it again, and you freeze it again, and then you smooth out the hump, and then you do it again, and it takes like forever. Forever. No,
but
compared to putting an ice cream base in a bag in a bunch of cubes in another bag with salt, with rock salt, and then beating the shit out of it with your toddler, that's gonna take fucking forever.
Yeah.
And then another ice cream machine where it takes like 3 fucking hours. That's also gonna take fucking forever.
Stir the mixture, yeah.
This is gonna take like maybe 30 minutes and then 24 hours worth of freezing that you can set and forget. Know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
So it is better
than the alternative of...
Yeah. So if you have a Ninja Creamy and you're like, it doesn't do that, or what the fuck, I do get plastic in there. What the hell? How do I stop that? That's what you do. And the reason you don't want the hump is because the blade will just like move to the side.
Oh, yeah.
And then the blade will get into the plastic side of the thing and just
scrape
up the plastic and put it in the ice cream.
Christ.
And then you start eating it out of the thing and it's got a bunch of plastic in there.
And you got plastic in you for the rest of your life now.
Yeah. Because it never goes away.
Yeah. But yeah, I do. So I guess my point is
that's until they fix that, probably. They're going to fix that.
But yeah, in regards to this post, I guess I do get the... I'm not going to say
I should stop talking about the Ninja Creamy now.
Just selling it. Yeah. Just,
sorry.
Jeez Louise.
I'm just trying to... I don't want to scare people about eating plastic in the Ninja Creamy. I want to get sued.
Okay, fair. I understand. Sorry. Yeah. You're protecting the brand. Yeah. Our brand, but I mean...
The Ninja brand.
Fuck the Ninja brand. I don't care about our brand.
Send me a free Ninja Creamy for my work here today.
I do. Okay, I do get the initial, like, we're not gonna fucking use that, right? Like, I do get it to an extent.
And then you get it and you love it. And then you put it away.
But yeah, no, because here's my thing, right? Like I'm not immune to the one-use device craze.
Lots of people that grew up in a capitalist hellscape are.
Yeah, there's at least something. Like, I mean, we have a popcorn machine out there. That's only a popcorn machine.
We have used it a lot.
We have used it a lot, and I think that's where I'm kind of like. But I also knew going in, like, I eat a lot of popcorn.
That's why I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like, because I mean, it's a lot of foot space on the square footage on the fucking counter.
Yeah.
But like, even then, like, we haven't had it in a while, mostly because I do know there's a cost to getting the good shit for it.
Yeah.
And it's like I just haven't had the money for it. So it does feel like right now while reading this post, like, oh man, I haven't used that in a while. I've become the one-use machine.
But it's not one use because you used it more than one time.
Yeah, that's
there
fair.
are people that will buy something and only use it once and then not ever use it again.
Toss it, yeah.
Yeah. If you use it more than once, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I think that's fair.
You can get it back out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I do think it sucks though that like in the capitalistic sense
But
that like
buy used. It's easy to buy used.
Yeah, true.
Not gonna lie.
I do think it sucks though in the sense of like it is more expensive to not have it. You know what I mean? If you really enjoy like the making ice cream or like making popcorn, where it's like over time, like it's a big upfront cost, but then it's like $10 for 3 months worth of popcorn.
Yeah.
If you're having it every day.
It feels like baby's first cost benefit analysis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's what you really gotta
what's my ROI?
Yeah, exactly.
Know what I mean?
Everyone should take an economics class before they buy their air fryer.
Dude, I just keep thinking about the Northern Lion bit where he said the DL Guiga, who's a chatter. No one's gonna understand this.
Yeah, so this is not saying
this isn't saying it. Northern Lion said that DL Guiga did a cost-benefit analysis on the $60 Costco subscription in a year, and he included the time value of money based on how a treasury bond would value $60 at the end of 1 year, meaning that also Costco has to account for the $1.75
4%
of
interest
in the value of his dollar. Amazing. And then I talked about it, and then DL Guiga in chat at the moment was like, yeah, it only took 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute exercise. And and I was like, that's so you, dude. That's such a you response, bro.
The 5 minutes.
You fucking nerd. This is such a nerd. That's awesome.
Oh, God. But yeah, solved it, man.
Yeah.
Have your single-use things.
Have your single-use things, but use it more than once. Don't use them singly.
Don't consumerism too much.
Don't consumerism too much, but it's not so bad.
Yeah.
To have things that you like in your house.
No, I get it.
It's all chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not drilling for fucking oil. You're not fucking fracking. You're buying a bread machine.
Yeah, you're not a multinational conglomerate destroying the nature of everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're not the logging industry.
Yeah.
You're not killing the rainforest. You want some ice cream in your house. That's totally fine. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah. All right. Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do this one because it's funny.
All right.
r/advice. This one's also quite wholesome.
Okay.
How do I tell my best friend I'm not actually a femboy?
I feel like this should be a straightforward, you just tell him.
It kind of is, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. I'm going on break.
I'm going on break. I, AFAB, have a friend I've been knowing for around 2 years. I know his name, his last name, I've seen his face, I know where he lives, but he doesn't even know that I'm a woman. To be more clear, in the side of the internet that speaks my language, if you don't know the person you're talking to's gender, they're male by default. My language has gendered verbs, and I mostly use he, him. Besides, I have a really deep voice, like borderline androgynous. So he just called me dude, and I never corrected him. At some point, he started to make gay jokes. He started to call me his quote-unquote babe, his quote-unquote Polish femboy. Parentheses, I'm not Polish, I just lived here. And parentheses.
I was about to say, this is the second week in a row we've had a Poland post.
But he already knew me as male, so I didn't correct him. At some point, I started to make these jokes too. But I feel like I need to tell him the truth. What do I do? How do I tell him that his gay jokes are actually quote-unquote straight jokes? I don't know what to do. And then there's an update.
Okay.
Update. I told him, he was shocked, but he admitted that when we first met, he did, in fact, think I was a girl. We laughed a little, but overall, things went pretty good. He also made a TF2 joke, Red Spy is in the base, which is funny.
Okay.
Edit, AFAB means assigned female at birth. Update, Now he calls me his Polish tomboy.
There you go. You just switched him around. There you go.
I think this is just a good example of if you misgender somebody that's your friend or something.
You can.
It doesn't have to be some big thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big blowout because, and I will say, the only person that makes it a big blowout is the person who misgendered in the first place. Where it's like, yeah, I'm happy that this person was open to being like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
that's good.
You know, it's also sometimes like it shouldn't be on the trans person to make it a comfortable thing. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Because they're already uncomfortable. Like, I always feel bad.
Yeah.
I struggle with this sometimes because when I accidentally misgender somebody, which it has happened before.
Yeah.
I really want to fall all over myself and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm evil. I'm so evil. I'm so sorry. But it makes it more about yourself and it fucks your shit up.
Will you ever forgive me?
Will you ever forgive me? I'm so horrible and terrible. And like, that's better than... Well, who fucking cares? I fucking hate pronouns,
It is better than that, but it is still like, you're not at self-actualization levels of like being a better person. Yeah.
And I think if you harmed a trans person or something, and this person, I don't know, I guess she, her, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about the pronoun. I'm going to say they for now.
Yeah, maybe they're non-binary trans.
Which I will say, the thing that I find interesting about this is the discussion of like language being... Like, especially like in some languages where it's like a lot
gendered
of
stuff.
gendered language already. Yeah, especially when like in a lot of languages like that I'm aware of, like they have very specifically like the male, female words or whatever.
Yeah, and not all of them. There's some that have like they them as well.
Yeah,
they them pronouns for people as well.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that the falling over yourself is the liberal ass falling all over yourself and being like, no, I don't mean to hurt you.
Yeah,
is better than being an asshole about it. But the way I do it is I say, hey, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. This was what happened. It's not an excuse. In the future, I'm going to do better. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. And move on. I just focus the rest of my shit internally on just moving past it and making them feel comfortable in my presence and getting it right. Yeah. While also not trying to be like, this is your preferred gender, like in the future, like instead of being like,
like pushing it a little too hard,
being too woke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or it's like, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
I don't trust you now. You're a little too hard.
You're like, what are you doing? Yeah. But it's one of those things where if someone is hurt, maybe you've lost a bit of trust, then you just got to earn it back. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I don't know why people get so upset though. Like, I fucked up and now they didn't forgive me. No one has to forgive you, dog.
Yeah, like
everybody fucks up.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't mean everyone has to forgive.
Also, the way you respond matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, is usually the most important thing.
And I also think it's crazy that like in the issue of like getting someone's pronouns wrong, like people will default to the like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
When like on anything else, they'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like and like, I don't, it's just like,
just be chill, dog.
Just be chill. If you can be chill about other shit when you're wrong, why can't you be chill about being wrong in this instance?
Yeah. And I think a lot of times it may expose that you have an ignorance or a bias going on in you, even though you want to be woke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Which then it becomes like wait, why are they so freaked out about this? What's like, did it slip? You know? I don't know. And I think that's how you deal with most conflict. I just thought it was a good example of being like, okay, I'll just change.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, this person's friend.
That is good. Yeah.
You know?
It's nice that you don't have to lose a friend over your identity, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah. That is awesome. That's
good stuff. Hopefully a good example for people out there.
To like, you know, just fucking, hey.
It was a lesson I had to learn, being an ignorant Southerner.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel, I mean, you lived in Florida. That was like, and I've been chill the whole time.
Josh doesn't gender anybody.
Yeah, see,
this is the golden ticket.
Name. Yeah, I just say their name or say, hey, how's it going?
So true. That's it. So you,
and that's it. I don't need to fucking remember shit. I don't even remember names. Nobody. I don't even remember gender.
I've made dude a part of my personality.
Yeah.
Yo, dude. That's something. Yeah. Both words now are bad.
Yeah. Just
now I have to change all the way I talk completely.
Meanwhile, I'm like, what's up? That's it.
Not even
Guys,
what's up.
Elevate to the level of like, see, it's the horseshoe douchebaggery where it's like sometimes you're so like, it's either like you're so nice you remember names, or you can be fucked to remember names. But you have a bad memory, so you can't remember names, but you walk around it to make it seem like
guy that's so aloof, so he never accidentally misgenders anybody.
I'm on a fucking different plane than everybody. Is all I'm saying. All
Everybody
right?
get to my
leftist
level.
Okay, here's my radical take. Not only do I think gender should be eradicated, names should be eradicated.
Everybody should just be
yeah.
That's fucking funny, dude. That's fucking funny.
Oh. And by everyone, I mean everyone besides me. I should be able to still have my gender and name, but everyone else should just fucking be they, them. Fucking.
Everybody should be non-binary.
Yeah.
Joshua Chinlin 2025. That's so real, though.
I'm running on that for mayor.
Non-binarying everybody. I'm going to trans everybody into non-binaries.
So I don't fuck up anyone's pronouns ever. Just
fuck the binary.
Fuck the binary. It's now the singularity.
And the singularity. And then all the pro AI people are like, yeah,
that's how we get them.
My ChatGPT boyfriend will be real. And then they don't really, you're all they, thems now. No! No!
I don't know why I'm just thinking of like, in 2001 Space Odyssey when the guy is like in the multicolor.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Sorry, I can't do that. But then later when like it's
I can't do that. Them.
I can't do them.
Holy shit.
Okay, all right, we got there. All right, now we can start the show. We can finally start the show.
Holy crap.
All right.
The first part of this podcast better be as good as this part.
Better be, who knows?
Or else they're going to be like, man, they really got into it.
They really got into it. Fuck.
Holy
wow.
Shit. We haven't recorded that part yet.
We haven't recorded the first part because I watched the movie. Yeah. It's Saturday and I had other shit to do.
Yeah, we got to read a book.
I started watching it. Yeah, I got to read a book. And I did start watching it. I am enjoying the movie. So
hell yeah.
Who knows what I'll say by the end of it. What if I'm saying I'm enjoying it now and then people are like, but earlier on you said it was a big piece of dog shit.
Did you listen to what the fuck we just said?
Take a fucking stance.
Flip flopper Josh.
All right, r/movies.
Okay. Ooh, good. Ooh.
Friendship pissed off my whole family.
Oh wait, it's actually about the movie Friendship?
Yes.
Yay. Let's go.
Back when the movie released in theaters, I watched it in a crowded AMC with a friend and absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I was not familiar with Robinson's work, but I loved the absurdity and awkwardness. I think my initial reaction was also influenced by the energy of the theater, which was full of cackles and laughs throughout most of the movie. I got home and thought, man, my husband would have loved that. So 2 months ago, I made him watch it with me, thinking he's for sure going to be laughing the entire time just as me and the whole theater were.
Absolute nightmare scenario for me.
And he absolutely hates it.
What the fuck?
Halfway through, he's like, does it get better? And I was like, I mean, no, but it's good. But by that point, I was also feeling completely different about this movie, too. The experience of watching it in my apartment next to my extremely unsettled husband was, of course, a big vibe shift, but I admittedly was also more uncomfortable this time around. But I'm thinking, no, it's good. I remember laughing so much we have to stick it out. Anyways, it ends, and my husband's just sick of it, like it emotionally drained him and ruined his mood, and I felt terrible and weirdly similar. Divorce.
Yeah, like what? I don't know why he's so upset. Yeah. It's just a bad film to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cards on the table. Haven't watched Friendship yet, but I do want to watch it.
I've heard mixed feelings about it.
That being said, I watched a scene today. That was a deleted scene, but it was like Connor O'Malley, Tim Robinson just yelling at each other.
Awesome. I love that. I'm sure if you loved that, you probably like it. But I also heard it's from Drew Gooden. He said he didn't like it as much, and I was like, oh. I respect you. I was like, oh.
We gotta get him on the show now. We have to watch the movie.
No, let's just watch the movie. Let's
watch the movie and then get him on the show to have a debate.
Let's let him be.
Friendship 2025
let's not
debate.
Stalk
yeah,
Drew Gooden. That's a bad idea.
He lives here. He lives in Orlando. Okay. All right. Okay. What I had forgotten was that I had messaged my family after my experience watching it in theaters. Of course, giving it a growing review. Lamau. Well, now it's on HBO Max, so my mom tells me she sat my brother and dad down and watched it, and they all had the same reaction as my husband. just hated it.
Weird.
My mom is messaging me through the whole thing going, your brother couldn't stand 15 minutes and went to bed. Your dad is taking a break. Does it get any better?
Okay, this is bullying at this point. They know that you like the movie. Why are they bullying you? I don't get this.
He just licked the toad. This is an extremely weird movie. Why did you tell us to watch this? Your dad is genuinely mad. And finally, my favorite message.
Mm-hmm.
That movie put everyone in a mood. We are all moody now. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
So this is why I picked this one. The last time a movie got a reaction like this from my family, the movie was Hereditary. Although I feel bad for pissing everyone off, I do find it pretty incredible that a comedy movie could make so many people feel so deeply uncomfortable that it psychologically impacts them to such a degree.
That is kind of cool.
I just needed to share this with someone. What did you think of this movie, lol? And it's hard being on top, man. It's hard being good at movies. It really does suck.
It really does. Sometimes it's lonely at the top.
It's lonely at the top.
It truly is.
You just learned that your family is the 20% of people that didn't watch Weapons, even though they were in the theater watching it.
Yeah, you did just learn that you have to cut off all your family.
Yeah.
And divorce your husband.
You have to just only stay. You have to stay in the letterbox community until you die.
Yeah. All your friends are online only.
Yeah.
You live in a tiny house in the woods and isolate yourself completely.
You're only allowed to watch red carpet interviews where they have Letterboxd go up and be like, what's your top 4?
Yeah, and then you can, feel like those are your real friends.
Yeah.
Alienate yourself from your family and devote yourself to the love of film. No, fucking wow. I want to watch this movie. Is it that's my disease, is when that happens, I gotta watch the movie. I think
that's like a weird feeling I have whenever I see not a majority of people saying it's bad. I do think a majority opinion of people saying something's bad is usually probably
it's usually correct. Yeah.
And then every once in a while it's like
a 50-50 split where the people that think it's bad can't describe why, but the people that say it's good can.
And like they have like 20 paragraph essays ready for you. Yeah.
I got to know if the 20 paragraph essay people are crazy
or if they're right. They're part of that elite,
it's
the
gold.
Film watchers, cinema enjoyers. Yeah.
And just some sort of bug got up everybody's ass on the 50%.
Yeah.
I don't think either. It's not like you don't like this, like a counterculture ass, like you don't like this, so I'm going to like it. No, it's more like, why? I want to know why.
Sometimes a response to a movie is more interesting than the movie.
Yeah, which is true. There have been movies where half and half like it, and I'm like, why the fuck does anyone like this movie?
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. I think that's cool that art can do that.
No, yeah.
This person sounds cool to me.
I agree
also think that.
And they're also being like, dude, this is a funny message. I made everyone moody. Yeah. I do. I haven't seen Friendship, and I do want to watch it. Yeah. I do think, from what I've seen of it, where it's like the TikTok where it's him being like, you guys see the new Marvel movie? I've heard it's nuts.
I've heard it's nuts.
I mean, the delivery of that line alone is like, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this movie probably. Because it is also my brand of...
Yeah.
I mean, because I have a wide brand of humor, I guess, because I'm fucking built different. But I do think Tim Robinson, it's like carving this little niche of his.
Yeah.
I do get why it's probably not widespread.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that it should be a sketch. And it shouldn't be a film.
Okay.
That's what the criticism I've heard of it, which to me, makes sense.
That probably makes sense to a sense, because I know there's been plenty of movies by sketch people that
they make it into a film and then you're like,
But also, I want to say, I don't know if Tim Robinson wrote it. I can't remember, because I know someone else directed it. Maybe he had a hand in writing it. I want to look real quick.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not saying that I think he wrote it. I just think like they have him there doing his sketch stuff for the whole time.
And then that's probably enough to like
play the best, you know?
Okay, I get that.
And it's like, yeah. And I think because he didn't have a hand in it,
maybe that's why people are like,
the beats aren't correct for a Tim Robinson,
or they're not like similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I want to ask this person, like, does your husband like the original series?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah. Original series?
What do you mean? Like, not original series, but like I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Does your husband like that kind of comedy?
Yeah. Okay. Like, I want to know that, because I do want to know if you just kind of threw him in the deep end. Because I do feel like this is probably a deep end, like,
when it pays off, though, it feels so fucking good. I did it with the IT crowd with my family, and it exploded into a love of British comedy. Because my grandma really liked Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
Oh,
and, well, really all Monty Python. She loved all of it.
Yeah.
And she was a big British comedy head, like with Fawlty Towers and stuff like that. She thought it was amazing. And but she didn't know about the IT crowd, and I just watched it on Netflix. I think she had probably watched Monty Python, and that's why it recommended IT crowd. And or they'd probably tried to watch the original Office.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so then they had other Glinner stuff, which, by the way, fuck Glinner. What a piece of shit. Yeah. But, you know, and then IT crowd's unfortunately a Glinner thing. So I started watching and I was like, this is so fucking funny. It blew my mind comedically.
Yeah.
That I was talking to my family in Texas, like the other side of my family, that I didn't have much of a read on at the time because I didn't know them too well. And we were just talking and my dad was like, oh, you know, here, I'll put on your brother and your nieces. And I was like, okay. And it was like, what are you watching? I was like, oh, do you like the IT crowd or something? And they were like, I've never heard of it. So then I bought my brother for his birthday all the seasons of the IT crowd, and I sent it to him. And he got him, and he started watching him, and he thought it was the funniest fucking thing in his life.
Hell yeah.
And so did my nieces. They thought it was amazing, and my dad fucking hated it.
That is the gamble,
he was like,
though.
I don't like slapstick. I was like, I don't even think that's slapstick.
I think there's like a little bit of slapstick in it. I don't think that's the main...
That motherfucker made me watch Benny Hill.
Yeah, I feel like if I think of slapstick...
Yeah,
that's probably the most famous.
And he's laughing the whole fucking time. I'm like, what do you mean you don't like slapstick?
Jesus, man.
Dude, this fucking guy's yelling at his computer because he thinks it's voice activated. That's funny as fuck. They found out he was embezzling from the company. He goes, all right, well, the meeting's over. And he walks off the building and he kills himself. That's funny as hell.
That is funny, yeah.
That's so funny.
That's the gamble, though, man. It's the gamble you make when you share your favorite things with your family.
It's so true.
Dude, you know what? Okay, you know what? There is a worse fate, I think. It's okay, here's
somebody else really loves it and you have to sit through it. Because that does also suck.
That does suck. It does suck. I get it.
Yeah.
Right. However, I think there's a secret third thing that secret cool uncool third thing.
Yeah.
I once shared community with a friend of mine, and I think the worst thing that could ever happen is someone liking the show that you do recommend
in the wrong way.
In the wrong way.
Yeah.
In like an annoying, like, what are you talking about way.
Yeah. Yeah. Community happens all the time with community. People always say that Dan Harmon doesn't know how to write women. And it pisses me off. Because the Britta that you like is a Dan Harmon Britta. The Britta that you don't like is everyone else's Britta.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Annie Jeff dynamic that you like is Dan Harmon. The Annie Jeff dynamic that you don't like is everyone else. You weren't alive back
you weren't
then.
There,
you weren't there. I was in the trenches when they were like, hiatus, now we're back. Hiatus, now we're back.
Yeah.
He's gone for season 4.
That's what I mean by the part that
and
is
then
the wrong part to like.
And then they fucking call you a baby. It opens with community babies. They're calling you, the audience, a baby for caring about the TV show.
Yeah.
And if people are like, I like this one. I like it when the babies are on screen.
Yeah, let the silence just kind of stick there for a little bit. Yeah.
That drives me.
I think that's the worst version of all the like the possible responses.
Yeah.
Or I think that's on the opposite end of the spectrum of like bad positive responses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the risk, man.
Yeah.
But are you just gonna hide your media forever? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta live your art, man.
Gotta live your art.
You gotta love your art.
You gotta
love it
be
on your
you.
on the sleeve. Don't fall victim to oh, that's cringe. I can't do that. Join Tumblr. Tumblr fandom shit is so correct.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking you love your Blorbo and you're a dog and it's a chew toy and you're fucking eating the shit out of it. Tumblr fandom is so right. Put it on So what? You love Homestuck. So what? You fucking dyed your skin in a bath with Sharpie ink, and it fucked you up. You went to a con and you lived your fucking dream, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
A lot of these motherfuckers that give a shit about Game of Thrones, but not too much.
Yeah.
Not too much to be a nerd. They would never do that shit.
Yeah.
They're asking George R. R. Martin when he's gonna die. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. What?
Apparently there was a panel. I don't really have an opinion on this. I think in general, I think it's really dumb. I don't like George R. R. Martin. I don't agree with a lot of his takes a lot of times, but I also think it's really mean to just be like, you're gonna die soon, old man.
Yeah.
While also liking his books. Like, that's not gonna get the book written, I think. But apparently he was being a dick. He was on a panel with Brandon Sanderson. Someone on TikTok said that they were at the thing, and he kept making digs at Brandon Sanderson. And somebody in retaliation got on mic and was like, so George R. R. Martin, when you're gonna die soon, would you be cool with someone like Brandon Sanderson writing the rest of your books? And then they just like nuked the fucking
that's a good way to end the panel.
Just rude as hell.
Hey, so when you die, who's gonna like own all your shit? Is it me? Can I own it? Can you put me in your will, please? Thank you.
Which, and like, yeah, he's a dick or whatever. He's not
I got
awesome.
so many ideas for the dragons.
Yeah.
It just brings out like one of those composition notebooks.
It just feels really rude. And I mean, I guess there is a reason that he was also being rude.
But
and like, yeah, I do think sometimes when someone's too big for their britches and they're being really mean and awful.
No, yeah.
They need to be taken down a peg. But I think in general, he probably gets that a lot. And you probably don't need to do it right now in public.
Yeah, I understand.
In front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, everybody on that panel probably got a bunch of death threats, But it's like, you like the thing.
So, yeah.
At least just put it on your sleeve that you like the thing.
Yeah, own it.
Don't hide it. Call everybody else cringe and then say, I hope when George R. R. Martin dies, Brandon Sanderson writes the rest of the books.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's a fucking old man. He's a person.
Let him die peacefully, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solved it, man.
Solved it. But also fuck George R. R. All right. Okay. This one's wild.
Awesome.
This is from r/what should I do?
Ooh.
Boyfriend used my card to get himself tacos from DoorDash. Now I don't have enough for rent. Now this one is quite rambly.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read it. I'm going to try and put in punctuation where I think it would be.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
But I
got one like that later, too. Don't worry.
Yeah, I might stumble. Just like the title states, my boyfriend, 25 male, used my card, 22 female, to get himself food 2 days ago. 4 days ago, he told me he was super hungry, and like everything in our relationship, I sent him money so he wouldn't go to bed on an empty stomach. This isn't abnormal, but definitely embarrassing how much money I've spent on my boyfriend. Back to the story. Yesterday, I had to put in my rent for this month. I clutched onto every dollar this paycheck since I had gas, phone, etc. due, but had little money left over, to which I took us to dinner. Chili's, if that matters. Lol. I like the details. Thank you for...
YTA should have gone to Applebee's.
No, NTA. Chili's is a baller. I knew I had literally just enough for my rent, no more, definitely no less. To my surprise, I'm short. I checked my bank statements and well, there it is, DoorDash. And before anyone says anything, I know it's $18, but I don't make that much money. I don't make nearly enough as him.
Where the fuck do you live that DoorDash is $18?
I know, that's awesome. That's awesome. Lucky. Here it's like $60 for anything for two people.
Orlando's fun.
Probably $30 for one person. It's crazy. I genuinely didn't think it was him at first. I was actually about to cancel my card, parentheses, which I'm still going to do, end parentheses.
Yeah.
But I was going to report it as fraud. Minutes pass of me wrapping my head around how I got this charge, and I noticed a single little letter, quote unquote, E at the end of the charge, and that is the first letter of the taco place he always gets food.
Book 'em, boys.
Book 'em, boys. Lock 'em up.
Just one more thing. There's an E at the end of this charge. There's an E at the end of this
statement. I go to him and, mind you, we've been sadly on the rocks from everything I've expressed. He doesn't romance me or even compliment me. I mean, he loved me, yeah, but there was no time for me or in-depth questions about me or how I'm doing lately, parentheses, as of this last year. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I just told him that I needed some time to be alone. He just literally said, all right, have it your way. And I'm so flabbergasted at this text screenshot because he plays it off as if he doesn't know and says he was trying Venmo, which is like makes no sense. So
yeah, it still connects to your card, right?
Yeah.
Like if your card is on his Venmo.
Yeah, if he knows that, then he knows that he was putting it on your card.
Malicious incompetence or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
So yeah, arguably most important to if it was a genuine mistake, he always pays with Apple Pay, always. Anyway, yeah, I'm just distraught and sad, all of it. I feel betrayed. If this is a man who, when he didn't have toilet paper or toothpaste for days, I'd wake up before work and go to the store and get him his necessities and even some treats on the side to make his day. Anyway, just thought someone may find this interesting, weird, ? I don't know. I don't know what to do or where to go from here. And the screenshot says, okay, so that's from the boyfriend. I didn't try to take money from your card. What do you mean? I don't have your card. And then from OP, it's from Ranchito. It's on my card. How else would I know that? And then the statement with the taco thing.
Makes sense, yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh, you're right. That's my bad. I just checked. I was trying to switch it to Venmo. I must have clicked blank." And then it's cut off.
But
oh, wait, there's an update.
Oh, there is? Oh, shit.
Well, not really an update. Some comments, I think.
I mean, because real quick, I do think it's, before you pay, like, if I'm not mistaken, regardless of where you order from,
yeah,
it tells you the last 4 digits of the card.
It does, wherever it is.
So I don't know how you could willingly...
Unless it's very, very similar. I've done that on accident. It's very similar.
And I've also accidentally used cards that have completely different numbers, but also... Because sometimes you just zoom through it.
But then you know.
Yeah.
Then you know after you do it. And then you talk to the person.
I know we're going to lose a sponsor. Like, ever having a sponsor, like, with what I'm about to say. I don't get how people use Rocket Money without just looking at their bank statements if they have the time to do it. I know it might be a pain in the ass for some people, but if you're able to do it, I wouldn't pay a premium subscription to just... No, yeah. And usually those two, they're trying to become some sort of bank because they're like, all the cash advance apps have that as well. Yeah. And it never fucking works for me. I don't know why whatever it is, it just doesn't work. Yeah. It can't tell when a reoccurring payment happens. That's true. Shit. Yeah. It flags everything as reoccurring if it happens more than once in a month or something. Oh, you went to 7-Eleven on 2 occurrences with 2 wildly different price tags? And it's like, it would just be easier if I just looked at my fucking statement. That's it. And I just don't because I don't want to. Maybe I'm sure it helped some people. It probably does help some people. But I think for me, I was looking at it, I'm like, no. Just look at your statement. Yeah. I get money anxiety. I don't. Maybe I'm just too poor to fucking need it, I guess, where it's like I do check every single transaction after I buy something. I'm sure lots of people that make a ton of money don't even look. They just pay and they don't care. They better be fucking sending us money, is all I'm saying. So somebody said, make him send you money and then leave him. What a sorry ass. And then OP responded, you know what's bonkers? After these texts I show, he sends me $12 on Apple Pay and says, this is all I got right now. Wait, so, he would have been overdrawn? Like... Yeah. I sent it back to him because even though this is about money, it's about respect for the person who literally pays for anything. I just said, yeah, we're done. I cried all day. I guess I'm just young and dumb, but this broke my heart. I thought I was going to marry this dude. Thank you for hearing my rant, lol. I'm sorry. That honey. Sucks. That's horrible. But yeah, then the response to this is, wait, hold up a minute. He spent $20 of your hard-earned money on his tacos, then tried to say that he thought he was using his own money despite only having $12? Ma'am, he is lying to you. He lied to your face. Is that how you expect to be treated by your boyfriend? Because there's no way he didn't know that money immediately didn't come out of his account. Everyone gets emails and notifications with that sort of thing. He knew, and he hoped you wouldn't say anything. Oh, I get, yeah. Because also, I get, wanting to buy something and, overdrawing yourself. Yeah. I get that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes we have to do it sometimes to either get groceries or sometimes you just need a little treat, need a little snack, need a little treat. But so okay, I could understand but you would have made sure that you used your Venmo or whatever. Yeah, I've been that desperate too. I don't know if it's food addiction or whatever, where you're I really want this thing, especially when I was young and stupid, and I was obsessed with Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff. Yeah. You start trying everything. You're just okay, I'll try this card, that that doesn't work, this card, that whatever. You just auto do it.
and you auto do like PayPal to see if, because sometimes PayPal will let you do
something and like take a day. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it'll bounce and then you can pay them back later.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
So it's like maybe he thought he was doing that, or maybe, but at some point he knows there's a possibility
that it's not going to go through.
That it's not going to go through. And
or
it is.
If it goes through, it's going to affect someone else. Yeah.
It's like going to like a Subway that's busy, knowing you don't have money on your card.
Yeah.
Going through, making them make your sandwich, and then getting to the front, and then taking too long at the payment and hoping to God they just give you the sandwich.
And just like, okay, just get out of here, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just fucking, yeah.
Because they know that they can't give that sandwich to anybody else, and they're just going to have to throw it out.
Yeah. That is what. And
it is wasting everybody's time and money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, awesome. Great. No
cool.
notes.
I get it. I've been there. I've done that before.
No, yeah. But it does seem like.
I did it on accident once. And then I tried to do it again, and it did not work. They threw that sandwich out in front of my face, and I felt like a dick, and I never did it again. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what this is, I guess. No. It does feel like...
It just feels... Especially because he's so lackadaisical about it.
Yeah.
He's so just like...
Let's just be chill, dude.
Whatever.
Here's not all the money I spent.
He should just be sorry.
Yeah. And probably pay more attention to his shit. If he's not being malicious, however...
It feels like he is.
A little bit malicious. A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that everyone's glossing over he makes more money than her.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
I know more money, more problems. Usually when you have more money, the bigger your nut expenses are.
Yeah.
You got to get your nut.
Got to get that nut.
Got to get that nut.
But yeah, no, but still though.
Most money problems that come down to this, you can talk about it.
Yeah, and you're not open to talking about it with your girlfriend. Yeah.
We've both spent a ridiculous amount of money on each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's honestly probably the same amount.
Probably give or take, yeah.
Yeah,
well, it pretty much is the same account because all the money from the show is...
I mean, from the beginning of our relationship to now. There were points and times where you were making all the money and I was making nothing. And then I was making a ton of money and you were not making anything.
Yeah.
And you were bailing me out and then I was bailing you out. Now we have the same amount of money for each of us, and
no one can bail us out.
No one can bail us out, and we're freaking out. No, it's now all of our money is together.
Yeah,
and we do everything together.
Yeah,
and he should at least be sorry.
Yeah, as opposed to just saying like my bad.
Yeah,
as if it's like not a big deal, but it is a big deal.
Yeah,
rent's important, man.
Yes,
or you could be fucked like me, where you got to pay like $100 extra if you don't pay it on time.
Yeah, or you could lose your apartment,
or that too. Yeah.
Some people don't fuck around.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to fuck around for your landlord. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, solved it, man.
Solved it. Someone send this girl money.
Someone send at least $8 back.
This whole thing's fake so that they can get $20.
Wait, you can just lie and people will give you money? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Why does it always refresh to the main page? I don't get Reddit. Reddit sucks. Reddit's a bad website. All right. This one also kind of has bad punctuation, so I'll try to do my best.
Okay.
Am I the asshole? Me and my friends are going on a trip. 2 of my friends are in a relationship and live together. They think that they count as 1. I think they count as 2.
That's funny as fuck. That's really awesome.
All you math heads at home, start counting.
I love math like this. When when we thought we were gonna move in together with my roommate in 2019.
Oh yeah.
She tried to be like, great, so now I get to pay 1/3 of the rent. And I was like, but we'd be living in the same room.
Yeah.
So I have less space and the same amount of rent. No, you should pay half and I should pay 1/4.
Yeah.
And she was like, that is not how it's going to fucking work. And I was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense, but okay.
All right, okay. Yeah. To start off, me and my friends are all 18 to 19 female. We all have shitty jobs. There are 4 of us going on the trip. The trip is for me to see my boyfriend graduate a couple states over. My friends struggle a lot with money. They have a lot of bills. I made it really clear I understand if they didn't have the money to come before asking. I was also thinking about how I'm going to drive all the way. I know it's not a big deal, but I can't help feeling like I'm either a selfish piece of shit or I'm being taken advantage of.
Right.
This all happens over text, so I'll try to cover the main points. I started out by showing them the divided cost of the Airbnb. I divided it by 4 and it came out to like $80.
Great.
My friend asked, why 4? I explained it was because there was 4 people. My friend 1, said, well, me and blank are together, so it will be 3. Then I said, I'm not trying to be mean, but that means that instead of $100, y'all will spend 50 each. I don't think that's very fair. I get that it's money you guys probably don't have, and I understand why you wouldn't want to come.
Oh, this literally is the same problem.
Yeah, it's the same problem.
That's funny.
I can just go with his family. I also would be driving, so I would have to pay like $160 for the room and $160 for the room and gas.
Oh, okay.
Then my friend 2 said, me and blank pay our bills and everything together. Whatever's left over of my paychecks I spent on groceries. We don't pay things separately, and we do have a lot of bills, which I'm not saying is your guys' fault, but it's not like it's cost extra for each person. It's just money for us to sleep somewhere. I could understand if it was like tickets and we had to pay $30 for each person, but me and blank only wanted to pay $30 for both of us and not $60. Like, that's how it's making sense in my head. We can help with food and gas. My first friend continued, but if we paid $79, then it would be $158 for us together, while y'all are paying $79. Does that make sense? We want to go, but we also need to be fair about it. The place we are getting when we go to the beach is I split it 3 ways. Me and my partner is 1, and then you and a friend 3, because that would make us be having to pay more. It's supposed to be $46 a piece, but we share the money. Yes, we have our own, but we need to have it to put it together for bills and things we need. My check goes to bills. That's why I got so upset with not being able to spend money, because I barely have money to spend on myself. But I have to take out like my personal bills, and then the rest goes into our bill account.
Don't bring up all your shit, man. We don't have to go through that.
I understand. I was just thinking about the 1 job versus 2 jobs, bedrooms, gas, and money. I should have thought about y'all situations. I get it if you don't want to go. They said they still wanted to go. I also was not aware that they split another Airbnb from one of our previous trips for $60 each. So now I'm paying $60 and they're paying $30?
What?
I don't know. Am I doing this wrong?
It sounds crazy. Listen, okay.
Yeah,
to extrapolate on the same issue that I had, because it's rent and because it's space.
Yes.
And also, above board, everybody can split rent differently. If you are someone that like each individual in the house splits the total cost of rent in the house.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
I had an issue with my first roommate when I was living by myself with a roommate. Not at home, because I was pretty much confined to my room. She had the larger room and pretty much the run of everywhere else. And I was confined to my room, and I was paying more than half of the rent because I had the full-time job and she had a part-time job. So then she came to me and was like, hey, maybe Josh moves in so that I pay less rent. And I was like, but how does that work? Because Josh would only have, like me, half of a room now.
Yeah.
So I'd be paying more than half. And all this, you're just trying to figure out how to live in a place without paying any rent.
Yeah.
And that was the situation. That's a different situation.
Yes.
I think with rent, is like, you just talk about it. Just talk about it with other people. Because then I lived at another house where there were 3 people living there. And the guy that owned the house had the master bedroom, so he paid the most amount.
Yeah.
But he also had the rules. He paid for all the maintenance issues and all the things. And if he needed money, he would ask us to either help him with like lawn care or like repairs and stuff.
Yeah.
And we would either help him like mow the lawn, or we would help him pay for lawn care.
Yeah.
And, it was everybody talked about it, which was nice. And I paid the least amount because I was living in like literally a closet room.
Yeah, I remember.
It was nice though. I fully appreciated everyone got along very well.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's rent though.
Yeah, this is a trip.
This is a trip. You can't, it's not, the floor plan doesn't matter because you're not going to be there for more than a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a recurring cost. You're trying to figure out who pays what.
Yeah.
And yeah, it sounds like they can't go on the trip.
Yeah.
Because they don't make enough money.
which is not their fault.
No.
Shit sucks right now.
Yeah, and you had a perfect response of like, sorry, I didn't know that. I'm sorry you guys can't go on the trip.
Yeah.
And so now I don't know what they're trying to do. I think it's really weird and manipulative to do that.
And I think that's another thing too, where it's like, if you're all getting in a car, you're adding to the fuel costs of the car by adding in more weight, A, but also B, if you're going to have to share an Airbnb, if there's 4 people, you have to account for 4 places to sleep as opposed to 3 or 2.
Yeah. And also, some Airbnbs do charge per person.
Yeah. That is true. You're right about that.
Yeah. Airbnb as the site baseline charges per person. You do have to tell them how many people are going, and it does up the price. Depending on who owns the Airbnb and their policies, they will manipulate it for you if you ask what their policies are for multiple people.
Yeah.
I worked for a company where they didn't do that, and literally it was like our job to finagle the money around and have it set to a certain amount. And like our company had to tell everybody else that there was like a literal flag at the top of each reservation that was an Airbnb reservation. That was like, this is an Airbnb reservation. Don't fuck with the number of people. Because it'll change the price and try to charge the people
$1 billion.
Don't do that. Don't
for
do
a
that.
one bed. Yeah, fucking.
And so like it's baked into the UI on Airbnb.
Yeah. So if you're getting an Airbnb and it's by person, crazy.
Which is dumb.
It is a little silly.
I am a bit on their side about that. That is stupid that it charges more when it's the same fucking house. You have the run of the whole house.
Yeah.
Why does it charge more for 10 people than it is for other people?
Which I get.
On top of a cleaning fee? On top of all the other shit?
Bullshit, yeah.
That's crazy. It's too many fees. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But that's how it works. So yeah, I don't know. I think it is different. It's like if you're getting a hotel room.
And then like, if you're getting a hotel room and it's all.
Just tell them, okay, we'll get a different Airbnb and you guys can get your own.
That is true. That's probably a good way to do it.
Get a cheaper Airbnb then. I'd do it yourself.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it
doesn't make sense.
I do think on most trips, it makes sense to do it on a per person.
I think so. It's the simplest
excluding
way.
the Airbnb, because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But like if you're splitting like driving and like snacks and whatever, you might as well just like have that Zelle ready to split up payments. Like
it's good to do it with fuel costs and stuff. Buy your own snacks at the grocery store.
Yeah,
everybody
fair.
do an individual. It'll make the cashier upset. Fine.
Whatever.
It's fine.
Half of you go to the self-checkout, half of you go to the cashier.
Hey, can you buy this for me? I'll pay you back. That's it.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I don't think that's too much of an issue. But we're also people where if we're out and about in a big group at a dinner, we're not the type of people that just want to pay for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
At least I'm not. You might be.
Depends, I guess.
If I'm with 18 people and they're all ordering steak and I ordered a salad, I'm still paying for everybody's steak.
Nah, I'm not paying for everyone's steak. Fuck them.
I know that you're like that. I don't care. I want it to be the easiest, smoothest thing possible. I cannot be.
I do think part of the reason why I'm like that is because I know I'm not getting alcohol. And I know that's 50% of most people's bills that I've been with. I still don't
care. It doesn't bother me at all.
Nah.
I'm too loosey-goosey about it.
I got shit to pay for.
I'm glad that they're having a nice time.
I got debt collectors on my doorstep.
Me too.
Waiting.
Me fucking too. Right. I'll figure that. That's my shit. I
get the grilled cheese from the kids menu to save my ass.
But that's the difference is like, I look at them and I'm like, I wish I had my money right like that. Here, guys, here's all my money.
So you're not on that grind set, Sarah?
No, I'm never going to be on a grind set. Never. I think the moment I'm on a grind set, I think a demon's gotten into me. I'm somebody else now.
I've accepted my demons.
I'm Beelzebub.
We gotta accept your demons at some point, Sarah.
You don't accept your demons. You are fighting.
This is sponsored by Rocket Money.
It's a labor of love. I don't care. You know, and you know what? I'm stacking up toxically. I'm stacking up goodwill so that in the future, when you're like, I don't like how autistic you are, Sarah. You know what I mean? When they bully me like that, I'm going to be like, all right, but guess we're not friends anymore. Guess I'm not going to pay for your steaks anymore, bitch. Guess what? When we go out to eat, and I eat a salad and you get a steak, guess who's not paying for your shit anymore, bitch? And then in the future, then when I die knowing that at least I paid for their steaks. So they can't be that mad.
They can't be that mad.
It's like weaponized positivity,
yeah,
I guess.
I think
weaponized generosity. I was a good person to you, bitch.
I think that kind of listen, I'm not an expert
when
in like
we're
feelings.
both in hell, at least I'll be one level above you. And that's horrible.
Weirdly, that does bring you lower, actually, because I don't think that. I think that kind of counteracts your positive nature.
That's the other thing is I'm stupid. I don't think about that. I don't zoom out hard enough.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at big picture.
I zoom
day.
out 80%, and that's kind of it. And then I think I'm smarter than everyone that zooms out only 50%. But 70% of people on Earth zoom out 120%.
Yeah,
and go insane.
Yeah, and then the 1%, me, go 150%.
Yeah.
Or like one of those, like in the game where you put the field of view to like 0
and then you're like, why is everything bad?
Yeah, just.
I always do that.
Dude, I can see behind me right now. Whoa!
I always do that thinking I'm turning down the FPS because I'm a dumbass. Then I'm like, why is my game all glitched out?
Weird, huh?
Because I don't know what anything means. That's why.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't know how, and I have to reset my settings and go back. I'm like, oh. I'm stupid.
Solved it.
Yeah. Speaking of hotels,
Sorry.
r/tales from the front desk. Quote unquote. He's a service dog, not a pet. All caps.
All right. Okay. I'm excited for this one.
Little hyperbolic of a story, but I believe it. I believe it.
Okay.
These ones, you could write anything in this. I believe it. You could say an alien showed up and zapped me in the brain, and they're writing this story right now. Y'all, I'm still at work, and this just happened, but I just got a rant about it. So my manager, who was with me tonight and left around 8:30 p.m., which left me by myself until the end of my shift, dead ass, 10 minutes later, I come back from the restroom, and there are people everywhere. They're surrounding the desk. Lines are forming from all sides at least 3 to 4 numbers calling the phone.
That sucks.
Oh, man. So I put everyone on the phone on hold while I deal with the first guests in line. Smooth check-in. Second guest. Reservation made and another smooth check-in. Third guests, though? Oh, the third guests?
It's always the third one. It's always the third one.
It was a man and a woman, I'd guess early 50s, and the woman was holding a very small Yorkie. I told her there is no pet fee. There's no fee for your pets.
Wait.
They just have to sign a waiver. Sounds pretty easy and self-explanatory, right? Wrong. This woman, with lines still growing behind her. Here's how it went. Me, there's no extra charge for a pet, but I do need you to fill out a waiver, please.
So wait, just to be clear, the hotel does allow pets?
Yeah. There's just no
So this
fee.
isn't even like
No, you can't bring your dog in here. You can bring your dog, just sign a fucking waiver. Guest. Oh, he's not a pet. He's a service dog. Me. Oh, okay.
I'll just go fuck myself.
Okay, great. Guest starts to walk away. Me. Oh, excuse me? I still need you guys to fill out the waiver. It's our policy. Guest now yelling. What are you talking about? He's a service dog. Me, still calm. I understand, man, but it's our policy that anyone with a dog has to fill out this waiver. It's just some rules and regulations stating that you are liable for your pet. That's where you fucked up. You should have said service dog.
Yeah, you should have said.
It's an easy mistake to make. It's
all right.
okay.
It's all right. You're not. You shouldn't even have to be doing this. It's all right.
To someone that is normal, they would have been like, "Oh, sorry, just want to make sure."
But
this person's already screaming. They're not normal. You know.
They're hypercritical of every single word that comes out of your face. Yeah.
You can read them if you'd like. I just need you to fill out the back. Guest on the verge of screaming. You said pet. He's not a pet.
Checkmate, liberals.
Me starting to get irritated. Your service dog, ma'am. Guest, are you deaf? Turns to her husband. Can you believe this little girl is talking back to me?
I think all front desk workers should own guns.
I think you should at least be able to kill one guest in your life.
One guest a week.
Yeah.
And I think even then, that's kind of a conservative estimate.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh man, I already used my one a week. Shit.
Fuck.
Ma'am, I am 20 years old and I don't get paid enough for this shit. Fill out the fucking waiver. She didn't say that, I think.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be so good.
You should say that. You should be allowed to say it.
You should be able to fill the fucking waiver.
If you can't be violent, you should be able to curse at one guest a week.
That's what I'm saying,
yeah. You can curse at one guest a day. I think that's fair.
All guests, all day, every day. I told her it's policy one more time and said I'd have to take back their keys and cancel their reservation if the waiver is not completed. Parentheses, as stated by our policy. She rolls her eyes, mumbles something, and storms off outside. Then the man stays, says nothing, and starts filling out the waiver. He goes outside. A few minutes later, they come back in, and the lady goes, I'm leaving a terrible review of you. Not the hotel.
No.
You. I said, okay, ma'am. She scoffs, and off they go. People.
Real monsters.
People.
Dude. That's so fucking. That's okay. I'm happy that that's where that went, as opposed to because
it can get really messy when people bring their actual they think they have an emotional service dog and it's not like the laws or state laws or something or different.
Yeah, and
it can get fucked up because it's like I want you to be able to bring your animal in.
I agree with that too because I don't want to be. I'm not one of these people that are like. Super upset. I think there's some people that maybe do play the system a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's everyone though.
I think that's like 1% max, and like even then, it's like I don't care enough.
I knew someone who was trying to get an apartment, and they had a Great Dane.
Oh, I remember.
And they said that it was their first apartment. They were quite young, and I was like, they're not going to allow a Great Dane in an apartment. Nobody allows a Great Dane in an apartment. Yeah. Unless it's like, I don't know, you sign some legal fee.
Yeah.
It's a fucking huge dog.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't have a Great Dane in an apartment. You
should have some room for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's actually not cool to do. And she was like, well, I'll just say it's a service dog. And I was like, okay. And then she got mad that they were like, that doesn't work. It has to be like an ADA.
Yeah.
Which is real. Not to say that ESAs aren't real. They are real.
Yeah, they are real. Yeah.
But
I do think, that's my thing too, where it's like, I do think that animals are a good source of like comfort and therapy for people.
Yeah.
That is so shitty though, for someone to be like, I'm just going to lie.
All right, I'll just lie.
But no, I think people do genuinely need animals.
Yeah.
And I do think it sucks sometimes that some places aren't accommodating of that.
Yeah.
But to have a place that's not only accommodating of service animals, but just pets in general.
Yeah.
And you still have the gall to be like, I'm not going to sign that though. When I feel like I'm willing to bet if you had a service animal at a place where they didn't allow pets or whatever, you'd probably still have to sign some sort of waiver or whatever.
I don't know. Well, okay. If you do have from what I understood back when I worked, which is years ago, so it's probably changed. I don't know, but I'm going to give you old information because,
everyone, if you're listening to this in the past year of 2021, let us know if this is still right.
Just throw all the shit that I'm going to say out the window.
Yeah.
But if you had like an ADA, it had to be a dog, I think, or it could be something else. It could be like there were certain animals that it could be. Like it could be like a horse. You could have some people have mini horses that are
I've seen, yeah.
But it's like, and then people will come in and be like, "Hey, can I have my emotional service duck?"
I think
which is real.
I do think you should be able to have your emotional support duck. I do, yeah.
You should, and that's what. Okay, so this actually was awesome in our company because it was filled with cool people that were awesome and amazing and really cared about hospitality. There was like a greatest hits, like reservations that were saved in our system. So you could just pull up the reservation and see all the crazy shit that happened on this reservation.
Hell yeah.
And one of them was the emotional service duck that actually happened. Someone was like, can I bring my emotional service duck? And we were like, that's not real. And they were like, yeah, it is. Here's a photo. And they showed a photo of their emotional service duck, him wearing the little vest and stuff.
Awesome.
And we were like, oh my God, he's so good. And then they were like, yeah, his name is like Goober or something. We were like, I think the agent who did it was so awesome. They were like, I really wish you could bring Goober, but you can't. I'm so sorry. Everyone's rooting for Goober. Like,
everyone's like it.
Everybody really wants you to bring Goober, man, but you can't. I'm so sorry. They were like, all right, I'll have to cancel the reservation. We gave him a full refund.
Okay, that's good.
Just like, it was nice.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, no, that's awesome. It's cool that you have pets. Everybody loves pets.
Yeah.
But, the people that own the buildings don't want your pets to fuck up the buildings.
Because they suck and they're fucking buzzkills.
Yeah. And even if you do have like people that bring dogs that aren't emotional service or ADA or whatever, still into places where dogs are allowed. Like, oh my God, I saw one where a lady's trying to say their dog didn't do anything. She brought in a chihuahua and she left the place in a mess.
Oh shit.
And it was so obvious she just did not clean up after her fucking dog.
Oh my God.
Like there's piss stains everywhere on hardwood it was like a 3-day stay. Piss stains everywhere. The remote was unusable because it was completely chewed to bits.
Oh my God.
And she was trying to say that it was like that the whole time. She just didn't tell anybody.
Why wouldn't you tell anyone?
We're like, the dog piss was there? And none of the previous reservations had a dog.
Yeah, I feel like that's an easy thing to check.
Said anything about the remote. And of course, there are maids that come in before and after everything. And they look at everything. They probably would have said some shit about the dog piss.
Yeah. How much are you betting on like everyone being like, yeah, you know what? Those maids were lying, actually. Actually, all the guests before me were lying. They all had dogs and all the maids didn't care about it, and you should give me my money back.
Yeah. I mean, lying can get you far, but like because there were so many, like there were like tiny paw prints in the piss. It
tiny
was like
chihuahua-sized paw prints.
The most insane crime scene you've ever seen in your life.
You could have left a note saying that your dog did this, and that would have, you didn't even need to put it down.
Now
like you could have been, we know.
The hardwood needs to get retreated and like all this stuff, and it's like thousands of dollars. I don't remember if it was Airbnb. Sometimes Airbnb will be like, yeah, you're good. Whatever. And then you have to do an insurance claim against Airbnb.
Christ,
which
man.
is wild. Like the company, which is crazy.
What a hellscape, man. Jesus.
I don't know, man. Emotional service animals are great. And they're different from ADA service animals. Though.
Okay, that's fair.
Because those are different. And okay, that was my original thing, was you can't ask too many questions about ADA service.
I do remember
it is the
that.
law.
Yeah, okay.
Because you can't discriminate against people with ADA service animals.
Yeah.
Because they need
That's
them.
fucked up. Yeah,
So there's like certain questions that you're allowed to ask. But you can't like those. But those animals also are specifically trained to just do they're working. Yeah. They're working animals. They're not supposed to be, like you shouldn't go up to someone that says like this dog is a service animal or something, like wearing the vest and like be like coochie coochie coo.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. They're working.
I agree with that.
But yeah.
Okay, so it kind of
it sucks because some people need emotional support animals, and then some people abuse it, and then some people are just because they have emotional support animals and they get discriminated against because of bad actors.
Yeah,
they're high emotional
and they're like trying to
response.
Really, which I can understand, but
the service people at the front desk are trying to help you.
Yeah,
exactly. 9 times out of 10 they just want to go home.
Yeah,
and they want this to be
go home
a smooth interaction
by being smooth as fuck. Yeah.
It's like a waiter or a waitress. Very rarely are you gonna get somebody that's just shitty to be shitty.
And usually if they're shitty, it's because either someone or you were shitty to them.
Yeah.
They're people. They are empathetic. If you give a bad vibe, they get the bad vibe.
But also there are shitty people out there.
Yeah.
So maybe they just came into work and they're taking some shit out on you because they want to. It's possible too.
It's possible, yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
I think it's our point. Yeah, not the asshole to the front desk person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. This one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think we read this one. But it's from like 16 days ago, so.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for snapping at my neighbor after she kept trying to make me her free maid, babysitter, and pet sitter all in one?
Marry me first. Know what I mean? Put a ring on it. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, you can stop with the hints, Sarah. I'll marry you.
Yay! Imagine. God.
In front of everybody.
Yay!
The most public proposal.
Dude, yeah, you get down on one knee in private, and I just run around going, woo! That would be funny.
Yeah, okay,
I think that'd be a good response.
So this lady next door has been slowly pushing it. At first, it was like, can you grab my mail since you're already walking by? Fine, whatever. Then it turned into her leaving her dog leash in my hand once and just walking away like I was automatically gonna pet sit
fucking awesome.
while she ran inside. Listen, obviously not the asshole.
NTA.
I do respect the other person.
Holy crap.
For having this kind of outlook on life.
I really have a bias towards old people.
I don't know how old this person is.
Oh my god, if they're young, fuck them. It is funny though.
Oh, they're 7 years old.
No! That's still funny. Not gonna lie. I should have had the balls at 7. This person's like 90 years old. I want to do that when I'm 90. I want to just be a burden to everybody around me. I think that would be fucking awesome.
Oh god.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I was like automatically gonna pet sit while she ran inside. Another time she asked if I could just watch her kid for 15 minutes while she ran errands. And it turned into over an hour.
Oh my god, no.
I finally snapped when she tried to dump a whole list of on me, like feed her cat, water her plants, and maybe watch her kid all at once. Maybe watch her kid is funny. Hold on, sorry.
She wants you to move in, I think.
Yeah, take the hint. Marry me.
Marry her, yeah.
And maybe watch her kid all at once because she's so busy.
Dude, this is Yuri, I think.
I'm told her I'm not who? What the Yuri?
Yeah.
The fuck's Yuri? What? I don't remember. What are you talking about?
It's I'm gonna look it up and see.
Double check. Yuri. Isn't Yuri? Oh, is Yuri the women loving women one? Yeah. And Yowie's the men one. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah. Yuri is a genre of Japanese media about relationships between women.
Sorry, I do think it's funny. It's like, tell me.
Yeah, freaks me out a little bit. You got really into it. I was like, I'm so used to you not listening that all of a sudden you did. When I was trying to sneak a little joke in there, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
My bad, bro.
He listens to me on our podcast?
Okay. I finally snapped when she tried to dump a whole list on me, like feed her cat, water her plants, and maybe watch her kid all at once because she's so busy. I told her I'm not her maid or her sitter, and she needs to stop acting like I'm on call for her.
Is the twist at the end of this that this is her husband?
I don't think so.
That would be fucking awesome.
I think this is a neighbor.
Okay. Yeah.
She went off about how I'm a terrible neighbor, and now she's gossiping with the lady across the street about me. Even my mom said I could have been nicer, but I honestly don't think I was wrong. Am I the asshole? Edit. Wow, this kind of blew up. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. I was honestly second guessing myself, but really reading through made me realize I'm not crazy. Lol. A lot of people said it's about boundaries, and yeah, that's true, to be honest. She just kept inching further every time I said yes to small stuff. To clear up a couple of things, I never agreed to be her sitter. She just sort of shoved stuff in my lap. Like with the dog leash thing, she literally walked off before I could even say anything. And with the 15-minute kid watch, I was stuck over an hour. Couldn't even leave because I didn't want to abandon the kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to engage with her drama or gossip. I'll just keep it polite but firm. Lesson learned, say no earlier. I appreciate you all tons.
I think you should play into the shitty neighbor angle. And you should, if you see her out and about, like you walk outside and then you see her, you should run the opposite way, full speed.
Yeah.
Just like Tom Cruise it.
You should Naruto
Mission Impossible.
Either Mission Impossible or Naruto run it, and then go missing. But I'm now rereading it. I wonder if this is like a teenager or something, like the neighborhood teen, like fucking
they do be doing
some
that,
like 50-year-old woman's like,
bossing
can you be
around.
a dearie for me?
She could even be like 19 and like technically a legal adult, but a quote unquote teen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because like that is really weird for someone. The thing that I took out the first time was literally just leaving your dog's leash.
That's fucked up.
Okay, first of all, I don't think you love your dog or your kid if you're just putting some rando in charge of them.
In fact, your kid is going to grow up and be like, Mommy abandoned me all the time.
And just left me with
strange people that I don't know.
No one even.
Or with no one. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, I think the real kind of fucked up thing is if this happens with her kid again, do you call CPS?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, don't. I'm not advocating for anyone to call CPS on people, but like it is fucked up that she is abandoning her kid. Yeah, essentially. And because like, does she do this with other people, or does she only do this with you? You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you have to tell her like, hey, maybe even just say like, hey, the next time you do this, I'm gonna call CPS on you, dude. Don't do that. Or like, and it sucks too because it escalates the thing, but I don't know. What if you have to be somewhere? You can't take a kid with you. You can't.
Also, you can't take a kid with you and not tell the mom where the kid's going. Also,
especially with a responsibility like a dog and a kid, because like the first thing I thought of was like just throw it back. But I'm like, no, then the dog can run away and die. Or like tie the dog's leash to the fucking doorknob, but then a dog can strangle himself.
Yeah, what if she blames whatever bad thing happens to your
that's a legal liability.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. You don't need to be doing that.
And I'm willing to bet it'd be hard as shit in court to be like, she just appeared behind me and just put it in my
like a ninja,
and then poof, away,
disappeared. That's severely fucked up. And I mean, like the mail is one thing. That's good community.
I think that's fair. I think grabbing someone's mail is a fine thing to do.
Yeah.
I think forcing someone to look after your dog by forcing, like putting the fucking, all right, I'm gonna put this around your wrist. Not even saying that, just. And then just walking away, just like...
Yeah, you should run away from this person every time you see her, because she's going to get you in trouble.
Or if they do the dog leash thing again, you should just say, oh, free dog, and then just fucking...
Great, I'll take your dog. I'll take your kid. I'm taking your life.
Yeah.
I'd get her locks changed, live in her house.
Wear her clothes.
Wear her clothes. Freak her out. Just get into a completely different lawsuit.
Dude, what if there's like a house that looks exactly the same in this suburban neighborhood right next door, and you just break
and you see
into
a big gun and above it.
Yes. And people are like, "What does it mean?" But
217. Yeah.
But yeah, no, just like mirror. Buy the house across the street that has the same layout, and then mirror their reactions. Yeah.
Dress up like her.
Yeah.
And then when you see her in public, have the same dog and the same kid.
Yeah.
And then when you see her in public, go like... and do like a mirror thing.
Yeah.
A cartoon mirror
Which honestly,
thing.
this is just an improv exercise, so no one can put you in jail for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just say you're going to UCB later.
Genuinely run away from her.
Genuinely run away. Stay away from her.
Run away. Give in fully to your social anxiety.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
If
she's trouble. She's
troubled, yeah.
Self-preservation is important.
Yeah.
I would take her dog. At least. Never be in a position where you are stuck with her kid again. Take her dog.
But free dog.
So that she can't trust... You have to do something so that she can't trust you anymore.
Yeah.
Because she trusts you too much at this point.
Yeah.
Tear up her mail. Get her in a financial issue.
If she gets a mail from the IRS, like just throw that one away in the
throw that one away.
Do a federal crime.
Is it a crime to throw away somebody else's mail?
I don't know. I don't
think so. It is to open it. Throwing it away, I don't think is a crime.
Especially if you can say, "Oh, it was in my mailbox. I didn't know what to do with it."
Yeah, it's not my mail, so I threw it away.
Yeah, it would have been illegal for me to open it.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking portals.
Portals. I think you send her a letter from an unknown address that says you will die in 7 days. On it, in blood.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
Yeah, I think that's a good prank. I think it's a little prank.
If you don't stop giving up your child and your dog to strangers, I will
take them.
I will take them.
And I will replace you.
And I am the devil.
From the Bible?
From the Bible. I'm the devil from the Bible.
Solved it, man.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to dress more sensibly on a walk?
Okay. I've read half of this. I haven't read the full thing.
You read half of this?
I've read a little bit of it.
Oh, fuck this.
No, do it. I don't know how it ends. I actually don't know. No, do it. Sorry.
Okay. My girlfriend and I, both 30, go on this trail by the river sometimes. It is about an hour each way, and most people are in casual or sporty clothes.
Okay.
The first few times we did it, she wore a maxi skirt and high heels, and I felt like it was really out of place for you to have a hot girlfriend. For you to have a really hot girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know what the complaint here is so far.
I don't know why your vibes are so loserish that you have a hot girlfriend and you're like, this is weird.
This is so weird.
This is so weird that my girlfriend's hot and in public and on my arm.
I'm...
Why is it so hard for you to just appreciate that you have a hot girlfriend, dude? Fucking chill out. You're living the fucking life,
so
bro.
far, nothing bad. Yeah, she's just chilling, dude.
It's fucking crazy. I told her after the last time that next time she should dress more sensibly.
Maybe you shouldn't schedule the hikes after her modeling
stop being
job.
So hot.
Yes. She
Stop
shouldn't.
being so hot in public.
Don't schedule it after her modeling job. That's not her fucking fault.
Yeah. For maxi skirt
and high heel
shoes. She claimed it was fine, but it is I got nervous because she's so hot. She claimed it was fine, but it is really out of place. And even if she won't admit it, she definitely struggles. Never mind.
Even if she won't.
She claimed it was fine, but it really fuck me. Okay.
You're just picturing a hot woman in
so
your head.
Mad that you have a hot girlfriend and you're this much of a loser. I'm
right
sorry.
here.
Shut up, Josh. I'm thinking
I'm
about
your
women.
hot girlfriend, you fucking
I know you're my
cocksucker.
hot girlfriend.
Jesus.
All right. She claimed it was fine, but it is really out of place. And even if she won't admit it, she definitely struggles, particularly at the end of the trail where it is not paved. Everyone looks at her and she even gets a few comments, especially about the shoes. So I wonder if she does it for attention. Yeah. Because she's fucking hot. That's what it is.
Just let her fucking walk, man.
God damn. We went again recently and she showed up in the same type of outfit. Long skirt, heels clicking on the ground. Cool.
Awesome.
Great. Amazing. Makeup done like we were going to dinner instead of a walk. I felt embarrassed walking next to her because everyone was in athletic clothes and she stood out because she's so fucking hot. I reminded her that I had already asked her not to dress like that for this specific activity. She told me I was being controlling and that she can wear whatever she wants. I feel like she is deliberately ignoring what I said, but at the same time, I do not think it is unreasonable to expect her to fit the setting. Am I the asshole for saying something?
Who
YTA
cares?
for treating your girlfriend like a prop.
No, yeah, that's
in
the thing.
The background.
Yeah.
Sorry to sexualize your girlfriend so much. I wanted to compliment her and it got a little too much.
You went a little too hard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I think the way you're phrasing it too, where it's like you're kind of telling her to wear something different.
Yeah.
Okay, it's one thing to be concerned for someone.
If you're like, hey, maybe you wear comfortable shoes next time.
Because also, okay, real quick, skirt while hiking is, I feel like, normal. Yeah, I don't know what type of skirt it was, like a maxi.
So it is long.
Yeah, that's fine for hiking.
Some of them are like form fitting, and some of them are not. I think I don't know exactly what a maxi skirt is, but I'm fucking honest.
If I'm being okay, but going off of even not knowing what that is, like if it's like a type of skirt or whatever,
yeah,
I do think the only thing that's a little weird are the heels. But also, if she's able to walk in heels for a mile or two,
that's awesome. Congrats.
Because also, that's my other thing too, is like
people can run in heels, dude.
Yeah,
that's cool.
There's not an issue, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's also crazy that you're like, oh, she's doing it for attention.
That's weird.
That's a wild,
you outed yourself.
Yeah, you've outed yourself there as being insecure about having a hot girlfriend.
Which is crazy, dude. They're motherfuckers pounding sand right now that you got a hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they don't. That's wild, man. Let her be free. Give her, let this woman be free.
Yeah.
Let her be a beautiful butterfly somewhere else.
It's fucking Sarah.
I'm a gremlin when we go to the fucking lake.
Yeah, and
I'm in whatever clothes I woke up in that day, and I'm drinking a poppy out of a box of poppies. I look like an alcoholic for seltzer that probably kills you.
It's gonna kill you.
It's probably gonna kill me. And nobody looks at me, and in fact, sometimes they do, and they're like, "What? Why the fuck does she have over-the-ear headphones and wearing a full-length sweater?
What's this autistic lady doing at the park?
And why did she bring so many seltzers with her?
I'm neurotypical. I don't need to see this.
And I'm here with my big bag of seltzers, and just looking at them, going, "Hi, do you want to talk with your dog? I like your dog. Your dog's cool."
Cute,
and then they shuffle away. I don't give a fuck. If your girlfriend is beautiful, bring her to the park.
Bring her to the goddamn park, dude.
I'm here to see all the birds. Know what I mean? Cha-ching.
For your bird watching.
Bird watching. Know what I mean? Okay.
Nah, that's staying in. No. You dug yourself into that hole.
No.
I can't edit these, Sarah. We know that.
I know. You're incompetent. I'm joking.
Well, that's what you get for having a hot girlfriend, Sarah.
I know. You're so hot.
A hot they then, Sarah.
A hot they then. He come out.
Open it back. No.
He come out.
No, I'm the only human in the world. But,
okay. All right.
So being they non-binary inclusive, that makes you transphobic. But no, I don't just let your girlfriend do what she wants, man.
Yeah.
I like if you genuinely cared about her safety, you would just care about the shoes. That's it.
The top comment's awesome because they're like, so she walked this hike before and you're telling her that she doesn't know what she's doing.
That's the other thing too, is like where you're like, she won't admit it. How little do you trust her to tell you how she feels?
It's just you think she's stupid, man. That's it. You think she's dumb.
My hot dumb girlfriend doesn't know how to walk right.
She's so hot that she's embarrassing me. You don't deserve shit, man.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. No scrubs.
Why did she leave me? It came out of nowhere.
It came out of fucking
Divorce
nowhere,
came out of nowhere.
Solved it, man.
Was that my last one?
I think so. I think it's my last one. Let's wrap up, baby.
I don't have to talk anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
No.
What the fuck? Okay. All right. Get ready for the most embarrassing person you've ever met.
No.
In a very niche way, most embarrassing. You know what I mean?
All right. Now I'm on board.
Am I the asshole for calling out my friend who pretends he dropped out of our Ivy League university?
Okay.
My friend, 22 male, is a rising star in the startup world. He raised a significant round of venture capital money and has gone viral several times for his tech. We don't know yet.
That would be so crazy.
We don't know. All right, I don't know. It could just be some random fuck.
You know, Elon Musk went to the same university that Northern Lion did.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I remember talking about it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Damn shame.
Yeah.
He has also amassed a whole following of wannabe tech bros on LinkedIn and other spaces who admire him. The LinkedIn part's the embarrassing part.
LinkedIn influencer is crazy.
Listen, I know we're Reddit podcasters. At least we're not LinkedIn motherfuckers.
I mean, at least they have jobs.
And they do have money.
Okay.
You're right. Reddit podcasts don't pay the bills.
Gabagool.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
The problem is I'm just jealous of LinkedIn, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is him and his co-founder are both lying, calling themselves Ivy League dropouts.
That's funny
when they actually graduated.
That's hilarious.
They're bragging about how they didn't need college to succeed, comparing themselves to Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, and influencing younger kids to drop out of school.
Holy shit.
In reality, they built their startup on the back on our school's generous resources. All of their early financial support and access to tech has come from our school's startup incubator and tech labs. And they did graduate. I walked across the stage with them in May and watched them get their diplomas. But now they're online bragging about how they're Ivy League dropouts because they took a semester off 2 years ago to focus on their startup.
Dude, as certified dropouts, we can both
bully these people. We can bully these
fucking
motherfuckers.
nerds. Yeah.
So I called them out on social media and said my friend is lying to his fans and promoting anti-education nonsense when he actually built his whole startup off our college's resources.
You don't know this, but you just saved the world from fascism.
You just did. You're doing actually a good thing.
The next one, you've actually done so much. You've accrued so much goodwill. You could do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ignited a whole social media, LinkedIn, shitstorm of people arguing on my friend's page. And he's since been saying, I'm just jealous of him and that it's not hold on, I'm sorry. That ignited a whole social media shitstorm of people arguing on my friend's page. And he's since been saying, I'm just jealous of him and that it is inconsequential whether he dropped out or not. What? You know, the thing he's lying about.
Yeah, he's based his whole personality on because he doesn't have
asshole?
One. No. So how cooked are we that you have to pretend to be stupider? Yeah, we're cooked.
We're cooked as a society. Yes, that is the answer to your question.
Because we
have to pretend.
We were cooked when technology CEOs were the next government leaders. All right, that is
true. That is true.
B, we're cooked that a technology influencer has to pretend to drop out from college to be popular.
And is also lying about the self-made, like, I never went to college and college actually held me behind. When your college is giving you money. Giving you money for your stupid fucking payment tech startup, whatever the fuck.
Dude, can you tell how fucking tired we are, man? The lengths people will go to not get the email from your alma mater that's like, can you please give us donations? That's funny as shit, man.
I never went there.
I didn't go there.
I took one semester off.
I don't know why you're emailing me. Don't email me anymore. Stop guilt tripping me.
So crazy, man.
That's funny as fuck, bro.
Dude, what a loser.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, from start to finish.
Yeah, just straight up. That's embarrassing. That is genuinely embarrassing.
And that's like maybe about 40% jealousy because he graduated and is a tech startup and has money probably.
But you're not.
But
you
also
want
60% fucking nerd, idiot, loser.
But and also like you want to suck
I'm
up.
Cool and you're not.
Please, Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, please let me into your circle. And you're doing this on like LinkedIn and Facebook.
That's awesome. I didn't know that shit was happening over there.
I mean, I kind of figured, but also I do think of the season 6 community finale.
Yeah.
Where it's like, really? You got a job from LinkedIn? No, I got a job at LinkedIn to try and figure out why people aren't using LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, I do have a LinkedIn.
Me too.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah.
I know it's there, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't be fucked to be told like, hey, at the convention center, we just had another thing. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I go on social media to leave work.
Yeah,
thank you.
I don't actually care.
Yeah.
It's for like networking.
I guess.
Networking and entertainment is the only networking I actually like to do.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, hey, do you want to hang out and drink beer and like make content? That's fun. If it's cool people, if it's not cool people, it can get it can go south real bad.
Real bad, yeah.
But if you're just like in a business, you gotta look.
I guess
good
so. You
and
gotta get in people's circles or whatever the fuck it is.
You gotta go to a convention. Yeah, whatever the fuck. You gotta write blog posts. You have to be like a fucking copy editor writer to talk about your fucking job.
I'm just having horrible flashbacks.
No wonder ChatGPT is so big. These motherfuckers don't want to write because it's not their job.
They don't want to read either. They really like. I don't fucking.
I'll build a bot to read this and reach out.
We're just bots talking to bots, man.
No, when God, what if God was one of us, just a stranger on a fucking bus, dude? You know what I mean? No, because that didn't make any damn sense. Because I'm tired. Fuck suits.
Fuck suits, man.
Go comedy.
I
guess.
I do think my
analysis on this isn't good.
I think not the asshole because the guy sucks. Just in general, the guy sucks. But also, I think it's okay to call people out.
You're God,
and you can
NTA,
chill out. Yeah,
someone should suck your dick.
Solved it. That's our show, Sarah. What do you want to plug on our sleep deprived fucking? Even though it's only 9 o'clock and we've been up for like
and I have to
4
read
hours.
300 pages of a fucking book and maybe set up for a 4-hour D&D session tomorrow. Like it's my job when I literally don't have to fucking do that. I'm complaining because I'm a dick. You can follow me on That's So Here in THATSOHEERON.tumblr.com. That's THATSOHEERON. Please send me photos of bears for Beartober. Someone has already sent me a photo that they took, which is really cool. I've already drawn that one. I also drew last year's Fat Bear Week champion. I will be drawing this year's Fat Bear Week champion. I've also drawn the Fat Bear Week champion from 2 years ago. So any other bears that you want me to draw me. Send me them.
Yeah.
I need a lot.
Hell yeah.
I need 31 specifically for Beartober. But yeah, excited for it.
I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, the guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I stream Tuesdays and Fridays, 5 p.m. Eastern. Use that Prime sub. Go to Stream Elements, tip me, give me that sweet, sweet money.
Ooh.
And also, we're a podcast will save this on Instagram, APWSTR on TikTok. A podcast will save this relationship on all podcasting platforms, and APWSTR Productions on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, and rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And don't forget to check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, those websites, APWSTR if you want to support us financially. And we have mutual aid links down in our link tree as well.
Yeah, go look at them. They're really good.
Yeah, we got some new ones in there too. Someone DM'd me on the when I put them in, so it was nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so please go check it all out. Until then, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you all in the next one.
I'm on Blue Sky now too.
Blue Sky.
You can also message me on Blue Sky.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try and be back on Blue Sky too. That's where
I was like, you know what? Twitter sucks ass.
Yeah. Blue Sky.
Blue Sky
in descriptions.
Yeah, we post on there every week to do a link to the thing if you want to, if you use that.
Also on TikTok, they have bulletin boards now, which is just
I keep getting added to those.
Yeah, I might do it for the show.
Just to say like new episode.
New episode, yeah. If you're cool with that.
Whatever.
Yeah, or just to tweet out. That'll be my new Twitter.
Yeah.
Taking a shit, guys. Go watch APWSTR.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good copy.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. I really can't believe that we did the Clover
one?
story.
Yeah.
I really don't remember that one.
I really remember doing it, or at least reading it. I might have gotten it, not read it, but I read through the whole thing and thought about it for days.
Oh, okay.
And then maybe we just didn't, like, I had set it up as a Reddit I was going to do.
But then something happened.
Yeah, like some sort of emergency or something.
Damn,
we didn't do
man.
it. Yeah.
That was a good one, man. I get why you would have picked it.
I think I really thought it was fake, too. But it's not, apparently.
Apparently not. I checked it.
I think it's a fake story.
It might be fake,
at least.
I mean, who finds 4-leaf clovers?
Yeah. That was bad also,
That was
right?
also bad. All right, third try on the
Third
outro.
try
We
on
gotta
the
fucking
outro.
wrap this shit up, man.
That rapper over there looks like a frog.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing a visual gag that's not only not on camera, but is on it's on an audio podcast.
It's really like the juice
it's out.
Was used up in the beginning of this recording.
And I don't even remember for what. I don't even, it's all out of my head.
At one point I screamed and I think that was it. That was on my energy.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
We need to get our brains checked. Holy shit. This job is ruining us.
Well, every job wouldn't it? That's sad. Start over.
Nope, that's it.
All right.